Presentation of Upstate Prepcast. It's presented by our title sponsor, Wings Etc., 2644 Bowling Springs Road, Bowling Springs. Good food, great times, award-winning wings, and amazing etc. It's time for high school athletics on Upstate Prepcast. Promotional consideration given in part by Raymond James, Financial Advisor Tom Dixon, East Main Street, Spartanburg. By the law firm of Bell, Carrington, Price & Gregg, LLC. By Chad Wagner State Farm Insurance, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg. Like a good neighbor, Chad Wagner and State Farm is there. By the Realtors of Brookshire Hathaway Home Services, C. Dan Joyner, the Spartanburg office, Jeff Parks, Managing Broker. By JB Trees, LLC. Professional work at a reasonable price. By Mike Varner Plumbing, located in Inman. Plumbing solutions since 1984. By the award-winning Flounder Seafood Restaurant, 160 Barbado Lane, Spartanburg. By GSP Security, providing video surveillance and security for residential and commercial. The View Church, Paris Bridge Road, Bowling Springs. By Blue Ridge Tire, we won't leave you flat, Highway 101, Greer. By GG's Creations, custom crafts for home and business. By Mahindra Tractors of the Upstate, Chesney Highway, Chesney. By the Pocahontas Country Club, Nature's Mountain Playground, Pocahontas County, West Virginia. By Warrior Trees, your expert tree removal solution. By J&L Lawn Service. By the Home Run Cafe, locations in Inman and Greer. By the Seawright Funeral Home, East Main Street, Inman. Celebrating loved ones since 1925. Now let's go live to the stadium with your announcers for tonight's action. With award-winning journalist Steve Roper on play-by-play, Kevin Jackson, your color analyst, and Rod McIntyre on sidelines.
Foster fakes the handoff to Poree, looking to throw it down to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Cardinals back there. Rowan Gehrman with the touchdown reception. 20 yards from Ty Foster. Ozzie Robinson takes a step under pressure from the backside. The ball up in the air and picked up by a Cardinal. It's Titus Poree taking it down the middle of the field and into the end zone. Titus Poree. Snap. Foster takes the knee. The Cardinals, 25 seconds remaining, are going towards the sidelines, and they're going to start the celebration, ladies and gentlemen. The boys who reside in the shadow of Hogback Mountain have come to the big city, and they're going to walk away with a win, Kevin.
The Coliseum will be returned to next week for the Landrum Cardinals, but they've done a fine job going over here on the other side of Greenville, coming away with a big victory.
Touchdown Cardinals!
Ah, yes, the tradition that started in the early 60s here, as Steve said, in the shadow of Hogback Mountain, continues in today as you're watching, ladies and gentlemen, Landrum Cardinals football on Upstate Prepcast, powered by Wings Etc. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to our pregame show, co-sponsored by Raymond James Financial and the Flounder Seafood Restaurant. We are back here, as Steve coined it, the Campobello Coliseum Upstate Prepcast, and now I think their 18th season broadcasting Landrum Cardinals football here. And joining with me on today on play-by-play, as he has for the every week for the past 3 years, is the man who coined the term Campobello Coliseum, Mr. Steve Roper. Steve, welcome to the broadcast. Turn you on.
Get me turned on there. Hey, it's great to be back on the road last week. Great to be back here at the Coliseum. In Camp Beller out here, Landrum High School. It's going to be a big night, Kevin. Exciting night. And got a great brand new camera coming out here this evening, Kevin. I'll let you tell the folks about our view this evening. Went to great lengths to try and bring you this ball game this evening.
Yes, we did, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll have
a couple of new guys also on the staff.
We also have, I'll bring it into the broadcast booth right now, as we'll come on in here with me. Cuddle on in here with me, Steve.
I'll cuddle a little bit.
But we're in here in the broadcast booth. We'll be going back to the field in just a few minutes and stuff with a little bit of our pregame analysis. But, yes, we have two new personnel with us this week. You heard Rob McIntyre last week. He'll be our new sideline reporter throughout this season here on Upstate Prepcast. And the other gentleman who will be helping us with some camera operations, and he's high above here, the Campobella Coliseum, right above us. And forgive me, Phil, if I did not ask the pronunciation on your last name, but we'll get that throughout the broadcast here. Phil is on the camera up top.
We'll just call him Phil.
Yeah,
Phil on the camera.
He told me the first time that I met him and stuff that most people can't pronounce his name, so just call him Phil. So we'll get the correct pronunciation here as time goes on. But Steve, last week, looking back, the Cardinals once again with a phenomenal defensive effort, including Titus Poree's strip and score to on the fumble right before halftime to get the Cardinals rolling in that ball game, put them up at the time, I believe, 19-6. And but the breakout side of the ball was on offense. You had some stats. Do you want me to go ahead and give the stats? Or
I mean, the offense just got to clicking last week. Everything's, kind of got gelled together. Got quarterback position was great. Foster was 16 of 22, and let's see, 200 yards, I believe it was, and a touchdown. He rushed 9 times for 65 yards and a touchdown. And we found a running back. That's what we've been. Who's going to step up and fill those shoes, as George Jones sang?
Who's going to fill them shoes?
The Colton Link left behind. Well, we could go on with that country song, couldn't we? But, Adrian Kelly stepped up and said, I want the job. And he did it. 19 rushes, 138 yards, and two touchdowns.
Poree with 9 rushes for 38 yards. With a touchdown.
Now, don't forget, A.J. Lindsey contributed there, 4 rushes, 63 yards, and a touchdown himself. So,
Poree also had 6 receptions for 61 yards. Micah McClintock had 6 receptions for 67 yards. And as you gave the stats for Ty Foster, he also had 9 rushes for 65 yards with a touchdown. So, fantastic all-over group effort for the Landrum Cardinals last week.
Let's not forget to mention the play of the special teams and Corbin Owen several times on the kickoffs with 3 tackles in the open field there. So we recognize those special teams players, and Poree with the sack, fumble, TD return and an interception on the defense, Kevin. So.
Absolutely. Well, tonight, Steve, the Cardinals return to Camp Beller Coliseum, where they have a new opponent, the Ware Shoals Hornets. Flashes of purple across the way here at the Coliseum. And they are waiting, and we're going to preview the Ware Shoals Hornets in about 20 minutes' time. But this time we're going to go to our GG Creations pregame coaches interview as Coach Brent Bridges sat down with our Steve Roper earlier this week and gave his thoughts on last week's game at Berea and previewed his thoughts about this week's opponent, the Ware Shoals Hornets. So stick around and listen to that in just a few minutes as we continue on the Raymond James Financial and Flounder Seafood Restaurant pregame show. Stick around, folks.
Welcome back to the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame Challenge. We've seen some pretty tough competitors come through here today, and most left crying. And don't forget, there was that one that had to be airlifted out when he actually caught fire. Our next contestant is Smokey, a rough and tough rider who's been all across America, 3-time winner of the Arizona Chili Chuck, National Wing Eating Champion 2 years running, and the only man to ever survive the fabled Tabasco, jalapeno, and wasabi pizza. Now he's here to try and make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame. He's eaten 15 of the 16 wall sauce jumbo wings required to make the Wall of Flame. Here goes the final wing. It's up. It looks like he's got a great handle on it. And there it goes down the hatch, and
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh no, we're gonna need the fire department for this one.
Are you man or woman enough to make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame? Drop by and try their blazing hot habanero pepper wall sauce. It'll light you up.
When it comes to wings, everyone knows size does matter, and no one knows it better than Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Wings Etc. has the biggest, meatiest, award-winning jumbo wings in town. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options and tons of flat screens tuned into sports, we've got you covered. And now, when you can't eat here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one.
No, this one's yours.
Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one that needs to talk about this.
Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it, so you tell me.
I've got cameras, I've got motion detectors, I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house.
Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
This is Steve Roper
Kevin Jackson
at Upstate Prepcast, and I tell you what, folks, you don't have to feel a financial strain from a clogged drain. Just call the MVP of plumbers. That's Mike Verner's Plumbing, proudly celebrating their 40th year of service to the Carolinas. Mike Verner's Plumbing has you covered in all situations, whether it's commercial or residential. So if your toilet's on the fritz and you really need to take a
Hold everything. Folks, call the MVP of plumbers today at 864-472-8756. Mike Varner's Plumbing of Inman.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Coaches Pregame Show here. Landrum High School Cardinal coach Brent Bridges, 1-0 after traveling over to Greenville last week to take on the Berea Bulldogs and walking away, Coach, with a big win. And I must say, the offense came out. Hey, sparks were flying. And that defense, the defense even registering some points. Your crowd's got to be happy.
Yes, sir. We played good Friday night. That's kind of what we expected from the guys. Feel like we got our offensive line going in the right direction. Hopefully we can just continue to get better up front. But we paved the way for 302 yards rushing Friday night. We had 502 total yards of offense. Ty had 200 in the air. Offense played great, but like you said, defense played even better. Defense kind of shut them down for the most part, and had a few turnovers, had one return for a touchdown. So big night there from the defense side of the ball. Also, Titus Poree had a big night defensively. He had a big sack with a strip, and he scored the ball after. He's the one that scored the touchdown defensively. But then we had some other guys with big nights. A.J. Lindsey had another big night. He had 4 solo tackles, assist. A few other guys like Jaden Rose. He had 5 total tackles, 1 tackle for a loss. Then you had Dominic Whiteside recording 2 sacks. I mean, our defense, they just played well, and hopefully we can continue to play well and continue to get better.
Coach, it was a hot, muggy night, delayed. Seems like every time we've been to Berea, of course, you missed it the first time, but there was like a 2-hour delay that time due to lightning, and we had to get a late start the other night, but not too late. But condition played a factor in the game, but you know what? It wasn't our guys that were falling out. Your guys were well conditioned, and our opponent was having a problem with some severe cramping in the fourth quarter.
Correct. Our guys, they took a little better care of their bodies this past week than they did week 0 when we played Walhalla. We had a few cramps that week, and that just comes down to what they putting in their bodies and how they taking care of their bodies, because they getting plenty of work here with us. So,
but Coach, one thing that was evident and obvious to any fan that sat in the stands, the turnaround from what we saw in week 0, and like I say, week 0 is that scrimmage time, if you'd like to call it that. I do anyway. Last week, you had a good performance from the quarterback, and during the game, late in the fourth, well, maybe in the third quarter, I turned to my colleague, Kevin, and I said, Kevin, we have found a running back in AK, Adrian Kelly.
Yep, he had a good night. He had 19 carries for 136 yards, 2 touchdowns. He does a good job running the inside zone and being patient and just taking what he can get. And he's not a speed guy. He's not going to necessarily beat you on the edge, but he does have enough speed to break away. He's doing a good job. We gotta work on our ball security with him. He did put it on the ground one time, but that's something that we've been working on, and we're going to continue to work on. And I think he's going to get a lot better with that.
Completing the short routes and getting the ball out into space and making something happen was effective last week. I think your quarterback was 16 of 22.
Yes, sir.
If memory serves, 2 picks, but, I'm not going to hold that against him in those situations. Once was a fourth down, it was as good as a punt, so why not go deep? And that was okay. I forget what the other rate was, but how many? 2 touchdown passes or 1?
1 touchdown pass, and he's getting better each week. I feel like the sky's the limit for him. He throws a great ball. It's just making the right decisions and reading the defense and taking what they give you. And he did that Friday night for the most part. He tried to force one ball, and I think they gave us a little bit of a different look than they had been playing all night on that particular play, and he didn't pick it up. Man, when we watched film on Monday and he seen the corners alignment, he was like, Coach, he said, I missed that. And I said, it's okay, man. I mean, we all going to make mistakes in the heat of the moment. So that's just part of playing quarterback. I think I told him on the sideline Friday night, I said, he's a junior this year. And I said, I want you to know, I said, it ain't something I talk about a whole lot. I said, but my junior year, I led the state in interceptions. I mean, I know how it feels. I get it.
Coach, you're a very intelligent man, and as a coach that whatever success you had at quarterback last week goes to what you said the week before, time. He didn't have time to make some decisions, in the jamborees and things with the line breaking down at times and things, but hey, you have to attribute that offensive line last week for, when it's good, let's hand out the kudos to them.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I mean, we can't do nothing without them. It all starts up front, and we go as they go. Whether we throwing the football, running our screens, running the football, whatever it may be, it's depending on how they play.
Let's talk defensively a little bit. I have noticed the guys last week, they didn't let anybody really get behind them. I think one time, that's okay. We gave up one long pass, didn't we?
Yep, and we had we just had a blown assignment there.
And that I realized that. And for the most part, most of the night, very good keeping the guys in front of them. And I'm impressed at how the DBs really come up and make contact and knock the ball out. Linebackers got out there several times. Kirby Gentry, he had an outstanding evening on the corner again.
He had a great job. He does a great job playing free safety for us. He's just such a smart kid, and he can he's athletic, man. He can do what you ask him to do, and I tell you what, I seen something out of him Friday night that that we're yet to see through the preseason. That he was coming downhill hitting people, and
I made mention of that in the game. I said he comes up from his DB position and made a stop, like 2 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Oh yeah, and he played the whole game for us on offense. Also, he started at slot receiver and had a big catch for us. I think it's 30-yard reception. We hit him on a little flag route, and we hit him right at the sideline going out of bounds.
overall, just a good effort by our guys that traveled over to Greenville last week and taking home the victory over Berea. Coach, we're going to get right into our opponent, Ware Shoals, in just a minute. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, as Coach had mentioned earlier in last week's broadcast, you've got a certain group that excels on Friday night, and they need a little recognition. You know what? We're going to bring the man that's been coaching them in. Coach, we're going to take this time out right now. And when we return, you're going to be sitting down with one of your assistant coaches whose particular group last week excelled and helped you lead you to the victory. And we're going to let you talk to them, okay?
Sounds good.
We'll be back with Coach Brent Bridges' pregame show interview in just a moment.
Welcome back to the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame Challenge. We've seen some pretty tough competitors come through here today, and most left crying. And don't forget, there was that one that had to be airlifted out when he actually caught fire. Our next contestant is Smokey, a rough and tough rider who's been all across America, 3-time winner of the Arizona Chili Chug, National Wing Eating Champion 2 years running, and the only man to ever survive the fabled Tabasco, jalapeno, and wasabi pizza. Now he's here to try and make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame. He's eaten 15 of the 16 wall sauce jumbo wings required to make the Wall of Flame. Here goes the final wing. It's up. It looks like he's got a great handle on it. And there it goes down the hatch. And
Oh my God! Oh my God!
oh no, we're going to need the fire department for this one.
Are you man or woman enough to make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame? Drop by and try their blazing hot habanero pepper wall sauce. It'll light you up.
And we're back now from the commercial break, and I'm coming to you live with Coach Dylan Threadgill. He's our offensive coordinator, our offensive line coach, and also our JV head coach. Coach, just wanted to start out and just talk a little bit about the turnaround we seen this Friday night up front in our offensive line. We couldn't get much going against Walhalla week 0, but this Friday night at Berea, you put up 502 total yards of offense. Our offensive line led the way. Talk a little bit about what we had going on there and anybody we need to highlight there.
Yeah, those guys, they just came to work this week. They were ready to roll, and they got after it and made some slight changes. It really wasn't anything crazy. Started to be a little more physical, more nasty. Our lineman of the week, Blake Bridges, I think he ended the game with 3 pancakes, the highest grade overall as a lineman. So a guy that can play multiple positions for us. So he was our lineman of the week, but everybody did a good job up front.
That's good. That's good. Also, Coach Threadgill serves as our JV head coach. Our JVs had a big night here Thursday night at home against Berea's JVs. I believe that final score was 18-0. Had a shutout pitched by Coach Kevin Walker on the defensive side of the ball. Coach, tell us a little bit about the JV guys.
Yeah, Coach Walker did awesome. That defense was crazy. I think defense put up 6 points that night on a pick 6. Ian Patterson had that one. And offensively, we were just kind of clicking on all cylinders in the first half, a couple in the end zone, and just really excited for them because last year they didn't even have a season until about 4 or 5 weeks in. So getting their first win is awesome, early in the season especially.
Yeah, we got some good-looking guys out there on JV right now. Watching these guys up front like JT Guest and Bobby Evett and Coach Robbie Medbar.
Yep.
These guys, Landon Wright. We feel like we got a good group up there up front. You got guys like Trey Nesbitt, playmakers. Trayvon Whiteside's doing a good job. Bryson Morris leading the way back there at quarterback, and all these guys they just turn around and play defense too. They're doing a great job. Ian, like you said, Ian ended up with a couple picks the other night.
He did.
I think he had a couple picks. Brett had a pick. But the JV program, man, they coming along. It's a good little group we got there, especially the 9th grade group.
Yeah, they have a lot of promise, and they'll definitely, if not next year, in the future, they'll definitely contribute on Friday nights for sure.
That's right. Coach, who you mentioned the Hog of the Week. We're getting those shirts made right now. Who is it sponsoring the Hog of the Week for us this year?
J&B Cattle.
We appreciate them and them sponsoring our Hog of the Week. I know the kids are going to enjoy the special shirt for the Hog of the Week that they'll be getting here in the near future. We appreciate you coming on, Coach Threadgill. What do you think? What do you think about the Ware Shoals Hornets coming up this week?
Man, they are a gritty team. They don't have many kids, but every game they've been in, it's been a close game. They got some athletes, and they get after it. So we can't go in and lay down or look for anything, expect them to roll over for us. It's going to be a dogfight from beginning to end.
Yep, going to be Military Appreciation Night here at Campobello Coliseum. We hope to see you out here. Coach Threadgill, we know we'll be seeing you down on the sideline if we can find you amongst all that camo.
Yep, that's right. I'm going to hide away if I can.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and welcome back to the Coach's Pregame Show here. And I'm with Coach Brent Bridges here at Landrum High School. Coach, the Ware Shoals Hornets will come buzzing into the Campobello Coliseum Friday night. Military Appreciation Night. Looking for all the fans to show up, wear some camo, get into the spirit of things. Coach, what can we expect out of this group?
I'm going to tell you what, Ware Shoals got a good football team. Their quarterback is he's gritty. He plays quarterback, and then he turns around and plays a linebacker on defense. He's just a hard-nosed football player. He can run it, he can throw it. They got a couple good-looking wide receivers. Number 4 looks to be kind of their most explosive guy. But they played Blacksburg and they played 96, and they've been leading both of them at halftime. They end up losing both games. Both of them were close games, but they had to lead at halftime against both those guys, and we know they got a good football team, and we know we're gonna have to be prepared in all aspects of the game, and we have been working hard on our kicking game. We put some extra work in this week with our PAT team. We can't have kicks getting blocked, and that's got to be. We've got a good enough kicker that we gotta count on those points. But just feel like it's gonna be a great battle. I feel like they're gonna come to play, and it is, like you mentioned, it'll be Military Appreciation Night for us. I know our kids are excited. We get Military Appreciation jerseys that it should be in here Thursday from Pen Prints Incorporated out of Spartanburg. They hooking us up, man. They got permission from Mossy Oak to use the Mossy Oak bottomland, which will kind of blend in well with our black pants. And I know the kids are excited about it. And anytime we have an opportunity to honor those who have sacrificed for our country and given us the right to play the game we love to play and to get to do the things we get to do, that's just an honor for us to be able to try to honor those people.
That's right. Even for the fans in the stands, I mean, you're there because of their sacrifice, or we wouldn't be here.
That's right. That's exactly right.
That's even more of a reason to come out and support the club this Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. Like you say, if you can't miss it, always tune in to Upstate Prepcast. We're going to be bringing it to you with the live stream video this week. We've got a brand new HD camera, Coach, and I tell you, we're excited about bringing this game to our listening audience.
Being a winner consistently year in and year out takes building a program, and to build a program, that starts with your youth league, through your middle school, through your JV, then into the varsity, which is the product that most everyone see that come out to see on Friday nights. And I don't want those other programs to be forgotten about. I know you did a good job last year of incorporating the youth league. I think you actually had some of them on air last year. I'm sure youth night this year, maybe we can get a couple of them on air again like you did last year.
All right, fans, that's about it for this week. One more thing, Coach. He's pointing his finger at me. That means something.
We're looking for a local restaurant here in town who would like to sponsor the Offense and Defensive Player of the Week, and us come in on Tuesday nights. Maybe Monday nights, Tuesday nights, whatever, come in, let us broadcast a show from there, do the coaches interview, which we're doing right now, the pregame show, and also that'd be an opportunity to interview those kids who are the players of the weeks, and just an idea I'd like to throw out there and see if we have any restaurants here in the town of Landrum interested in doing that.
Get behind your local high school, ladies and gentlemen. Support these youth down here at your high school that are taking part in the athletics and things. That's the thing to do. And that's a great idea, Coach. I would love to take part. Let's do a live from a restaurant up in the heart of Landrum sometime and get these kids more exposure right here and what's going on down here at the high school. That's all the time we've got. We're going to get into the game right now. And, Coach, once again, thank you for setting that down and speaking with Coach Brett Gill, and everything that y'all bring to the table has been an enjoyable ride so far, Coach. What do we say?
Go Cards.
Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on sophisticated research, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon at 864-582-1611. He can discuss your specific needs and help to provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call Tom at 582-1611 in Spartanburg for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Service, member FINRA, SIPC, life well planned.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg is the premier legal team you can trust. Founded by Griffin Bell, our firm stands for reliability, fairness, and honesty. Provide top-notch legal services that you can count on. They cover 10 practice areas, including business, finance, real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. Our friendly team in 5 states is ready to assist you with all of your legal needs. Call our Greenville office today, 864-272-0556. Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg.
To a military member to please rise, and so we can recognize you. We thank you for your service and dedication to our country. Thank you.
Thank you, Powell.
Tonight, the colors are brought to us by our Landrum High School JROTC Color Guard. Zane Brooks with the U.S. flag. Jordan Hamrick with the state flag. Holly Brown with the rifle, and Eli Hip with the rifle.
Folks, we're just minutes away from kickoff. We are live in stadium audio of our PA announcer, Jimmy Hambone Kemp. We're getting ready to present the colors and all and have the national anthem here at Landrum High School as Cardinals getting ready to take on Ware Shoals here in just a few minutes. Kevin Jackson with Steve Roper. Phil up on top on the camera. We are still experimenting with technologies, folks, so we are a lot more stable this week than we were in previous weeks, and we're grateful for that. We have some wireless transmitters to our camera, so if the image does go out maybe every once in a while, don't get too upset. It's going to come right back, and we're working everything out as we go along. So, so we're getting about ready here. We're going to come back live here as the band for Landrum High School getting ready to set up and play our national anthem. And then these Cardinals will be coming down through here in just a minute, getting ready to take on the Ware Shoals Hornets. We'll go back here to the in-stadium audio here. Next voice we'll probably hear again is Hambone Camp.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem brought to you by our Landrum High School Cardinal Pride.
Cardinals. I do believe the sound of Black Sabbath means that Landrum Cardinals are coming down. And you see is here come those Cardinals with the big American flags coming through the stands right now.
Woo. Display of American flags and American pride. The Landrum Cardinals, the boys who reside where, Kevin? In the shadows of Hogback Mountain. Wonderful crowd on hand this evening. Big crowd, Military Appreciation Night. Check out the ticker as it scrolls across the bottom of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin, you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, pay attention at the bottom tonight. Of course, right now it's showing us as commentators and all of our social media, but we also, it's in honor of Military Appreciation Night here at Landrum High School. We have a list of all of our listeners who responded to our Facebook post about who served in our military. So if you responded to our social media post, then you will see your name at the bottom of the ticker. And tonight, and we again thank you for your service here on Military Appreciation Night at Landrum High School. Steve is principal of the whole outfit. Keegan Flynn stands in front of us.
I don't know if we're in trouble or he wants us to come to the office.
That's the same face 20 years ago this year I saw many times. And it's about time to knock it off. Thank you. I need to take a picture of that, sir. We'll try and utilize it in the future. Thank you very much. As Ware Shoals is the captain's meeting at midfield now.
I tell you, Blake Bridges is out there for the Cardinals. These numbers are hard to see on these jerseys that were given out by one of Coach Bridges' friends or whatnot. Something about who did these beautiful camouflage camos. Jerseys. Corbin Owens is out there, number 20, and number 11, Harper Gosnell. And I think that's number 0 up there, Sente Williams. Kevin, get a number on those Walhalla Razorbacks over, I think.
I see number 28.
4, and that's
28,
Braden Madden and J.C. Medlin.
Number 1. And the last one is cut off currently by the other officials. But this nice camera here, it is picking up in crystal clear here. We can.
Yeah, I believe I'll just step over here and look into this monitor. Woo, y'all got a better view than I do. We got some high quality HD.
As once again, I think these officials find out that we're on video and stuff, and they take a lot longer than they used to for these introductions here.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't have a microphone out there for them to introduce themselves to the world.
Getting ready to get this one underway. What little brief history of Landrum and Ware Shoals. Ware Shoals, this I believe is the 22nd meeting. Ware Shoals has been very lopsided thus far in the history, winning 19 games to 2 for the Landrum Cardinals. But again, the past is the past. Time to write a new chapter, and the Cardinals look to do so again here tonight with head coach Brent Bridges. I believe that's 58, the last captain for Ware Shoals. Steve, if you have 58 on your roster.
For the Cardinals, that is?
No, for the Hornets.
For the old Hornets, Luke Wooten. Landrum won the toss, and they elected to receive, Kevin. We're getting ready to get underway here at the Campbell Coliseum.
Well, since the Cardinals are on offense first, we'll give you the starters for the offense tonight. At receiver, number 1, Micah McClintock. At receiver, number 3, Kirby Gentry. At tackle, number 53, Dominic Whiteside. At guard, 66, Blake Bridges. At center, 61, Corbin Mahaffey. At guard, number 54, help me again, Steve. Boothie Som. At tackle, number 51, Vine Stanton. At receiver, number 24, A.J. Lindsey. At receiver, number 8, Ron Gehrman. At quarterback, 22, Ty Foster. And at running back, number 2, Titus Poree. And here come the Cardinals.
Yeah, on that defensive side of the night, Kevin, at the corner, number 19, Braylon Revis. At the safety, number 3, Kirby Gentry. On the other corner, number 4, Cooper Tidwell. The linebackers, number 25, Jaden Rose, and number 0, Sente Williams, and 24, A.J. Lindsey. The defensive line up there, number 62, Bruiser Brody Gosnell, one of our favorites, and 53, Big Dominic Whiteside, and number 50, Eli Shirley, and number 1, Micah McClintock. The punter this evening will be Ivan Williams.
And the place kicker, Joey Martinez. And we're about ready to get this game underway. Cardinals looking to advance to 2-1 on the season.
You know what? They are rocking this place with some Billy Squire. Woo! I thought a fight song would make the goosebumps jump up on my arms, but the Coliseum is rocking with the Romans tonight, ladies and gentlemen. When in Rome. All right, we're going to receive it. We're going to send Titus Poiree back deep, and it looks like he's going to be flanked on the left side over here to the near side to get a number there. Number 1, McClintock, Micah McClintock, and get a kicking off Tyrell Cunningham for the Hornets, and we're about ready to get underway as the whistle signals. Let's get it on here at the Campobello Coliseum. And Poiree is going to take it on a hop at the 12-yard line. Straight up center of the field he comes, breaking to the outside. Poiree by the shoestring, gets away from him, up to the midfield stripe, takes it into Ware Shoals territory to the 49-yard line. Goodness gracious.
Heck of a way to get things started here at the Coliseum. Cardinals will be just at midfield, maybe just about a half a football length from it, according to the official.
Ty Foster, the quarterback, had a good week last week, 16 of 22, over 200 yards passing. We'll bring him out this evening. McClintock was set out to the near side of the field. The Cardinals will be moving from our right to left. Stack 3 to the right side, fakes the handoff. Foster looking to keep it, turns it back to the inside there on the corner. Picks up about 6 yards, Kevin.
And Cardinals with a potent rushing attack last week.
7-yard gain.
They'll give him 7. 2nd and 3. Foster breaks the huddle, brings them to the line. They'll send 2 out. McClintock and Gentry split out to this side. Aiden Kelly stands to the right. Make that again. I think that's Titus Poiree. Titus Poiree, the ball carrier. Stopped near the line of scrimmage. It was short gain of about a half a yard. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Could say 2.5, but you know there's a lot of folks that just hate that when I say half yardage. Our old friend. Sente Williams to the top side of the field. McClintock to this side. Looks like Poiree in the gap. Make it Gentry takes the snap. Foster does, hands it off to Poiree. Is going to be close. That's going to bring up 4th down. It's going to be short of the sticks at the 41-yard line of Ware Shoals. 4th down. And remember, 4th downs this season are brought to you by Mike Varner's Plumbing. Mike Varner's Plumbing, the MVP of plumbers. Give them a call today at 864-472-8756. 4th and 1 for the Cardinals. Foster stands at his own 47, takes a low snap, hands it off. Up the middle it goes. He got enough for the 1st down. I didn't see who the ball carrier was, whether that was Poiree, Titus Poiree, the ball carrier. And that's enough for tonight's first Flounder Seafood 1st down.
Cardinals up front just pushing their way through there.
They didn't give him much. He needed a yard, yard and a half, and that's exactly what he got. On 1st and 10 at the Ware Shoals 39-yard line. Foster fields a low snap, gets the pitch away. Adrian Kelly pulls it in and gets to the outside and takes it down inside the 30 to the 24-yard line of the Hornets.
James Bentley, number 1, leading the tackle that time for the Hornets.
Ran that option to perfection. 1st down. Flounder Seafood 1st down for the Cardinals. Foster stands at his 30. No, this snap comes out rolling, gets a hold to it, slings it to the outside. McClintock, I believe it is, that pulls it in, puts a couple of good moves on there and gets up some positive yards. Well, that was dangerous there. Look at that snap. Rolled back there. It's like rolling dice. We got to correct that, guys. Calm down, calm down.
Second down and 6 yards to go.
Second down and 6. McClintock's to this side of the field. Looks like Gentry in the middle. Handoff goes to Poree, I believe. Nothing going up in the middle of that.
That's Poree on the carry.
Bowing their necks now, Kevin.
Eli Brown, number 5 on the top.
Well, we indicated it in our coach's pregame interview. This would be a very physical, very tough matchup and stuff. These two smaller rosters, but it's a small-town football here on a Friday night.
3rd and 4. Handoff. Looks like Titus Poree does it again. I saw it coming. I just let it play out. Shut up, Steve. Let the boy run.
Here we go on our instant replay. Titus Poree that left, and them wide receivers downfield blocking, leading him all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. We'll see it one more time. Again, that line sealed that edge to the left there, line, and then Titus Poree doing the left rest behind Gentry and McClintock out there on the edge, Steve.
Okay, Gentry, the long snapper, will send it back to Titus Poree. Martinez to kick. The hold is down. The kick is up. It's good. So Titus Poree strikes first blood for the Cardinals from about 16 yards out. 8 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play here at the Coliseum. Your score, Landrum 7, Ware Shoals nothing.
Bryson Gregg is the premier legal team you can trust. Founded by Griffin Bell, our firm stands for reliability, fairness, and honesty. Provide top-notch legal services that you can count on. They cover 10 practice areas, including business, finance, real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. Our friendly team in 5 states is ready to assist you with all of your legal needs. Call our Greenville office today, 864-272-0556. Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg. Are you tired of dealing with tire troubles? Look no further than Blue Ridge Tire, your one-stop destination for all your tire needs. From flat tire repairs to computerized wheel balancing, we've got you covered. Offering top-name brands like Yokohama, Toyo, and Michelin. Blue Ridge Tire is conveniently located at 2701 North Highway 101 in Greer. Don't wait until you're stuck on the roadside. Call us now, 864-879-0703. At Blue Ridge Tire, we won't leave you flat.
We're back here. 8:18 in the first quarter, Steve. 7-0 for the Cardinals so far.
And Joey Martinez lays the cowhides to it. Pulled in at the 26-yard line, looking for somewhere to go, and here comes a host of camouflage Cardinals. They were so camouflaged, he didn't see them coming. The invisible flock got him right there. And Owen Corbin up in there again. Just like last week. Hunter Shiflett also in on the action there. I think that's who I saw. No, I'm going to give him credit where credit wasn't due there. It's Carson Roach, 14, that caught my eye. Okay, Ware Shoals will have their first possession. They'll start at their own 36-yard line. And the handoff goes to the left side. Number 5 with the ball carrier, Elijah Brown. He's going to be swamped fast over there. McClintock on the stop for the Cardinals. And A.J. Lindsey also in there. Second down, loss of 1 on the carry. Second and 11 at their own 35 now. Quarterback keeper draw right up the middle. Bruiser Brody's got him by the shoulders. By the waistline there. Yeah, that's all Brody there. Number 62, Brody Gosnell on the stop there. Stop for short gain, 3rd down and about 7. Looking to throw under pressure. It's got a man open up around the 47. Did he catch it? Yes, he did. Number 28 with the reception. Fine reception there. Jay Stewart picks up a Flounder Seafood 1st down for Ware Shoals. Up around the midfield stripe. Mark it at the 49-yard line. Move the chains. Shout out. Happy birthday wishes. Alexa Kaya. Cost somebody $1. They threw it in the window. 50 cents for Kevin, 50 cents for me. Quarterback takes a snap. Running to that left side, and he's got some wheels on him. Picks up good yardage around the left side there, Kevin. He had a train of blockers in front of him.
Yeah, they warned us in that coach's pregame interview that this quarterback's a very tough physical runner.
He also plays linebacker on the defense.
These schools,
I believe it's coming back. We've got Laundry on the field. I believe it's going to be holding, or is it a block in the back there? I couldn't see the indication. It must be holding. I think it was holding. Either way, we'll take it.
Absolutely.
No, that's a block in the back when he pushes it like that. Yep. Holding would be.
Nice play.
Okay, from the spot of the foul, evidently, that's going to take it back 10 yards, actually 8 yards from the spot. It's going to be 1st and about 18. Ware Shoals. First possession of the game for them. Landrum on top, 7-0. Johnson takes the snap, looking to throw towards the sidelines over there. Good coverage over there by the Cardinals. Corbin Owens over there providing the coverage, Kevin. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 18 now.
Cardinals in their camo top uniforms here. A different look here on Military Appreciation Night.
Johnson takes the snap, rolling to the left. Oh, he's got a man up at the midfield stripe. Thought he might have made a football move there, but official says no, incomplete. I thought that was a catch and a strip, but, you know, we don't have instant replay, but, oh, we do, but it doesn't count.
We do, and the producer isn't busy trying to figure other stuff out.
3rd and 18. I got to hand it to Mr. Jackson here to my right, who produces this. Wi-Fi problems and everything else. It's 3rd down. Johnson for the Hornets looking to throw. Home run ball. Intercepted back there. The Cardinal secondary. That looks like Cooper Gentry back there pulls it down. First turnover of the ball game this evening. And it's in the favor of the Cardinals. Thank goodness. See if we can make something of this opportunity. See if we can take this ball 67 yards here. Yeah, it'd be a 67-yard march here if we can get her done. Foster takes the handoff. No, he's going to call his own number, bouncing around back here. They stack him up. He's still fighting his way forward. They never really bring him down, I don't think.
Those plays always scare me. Not only the obvious for physical injury, but also refs don't blow that whistle early enough to come up and strip that ball. And he was certainly fighting for yardage, and that's usually when you see those strips happen.
All right, he got a yard out of all that tussling.
Tussling and bustling.
Tussling, that's right. We'll send a pair to each side of the field. Foster play action. Outside to McClintock, pulls it down, takes it back inside up to about the 40-yard line, a gain of maybe 5.
Rice, number 6 on the tackle.
Good catch and run there.
Football on the 40-yard line.
All right, it's going to be 3rd down, about 4. Ambone was calling that a 3, but that is a very long 3. Three receivers to the top side of the field. Whistles and flags thrown before it gets underway. It's going to be a false start against the Cardinals. That hurts.
Laundry has sold the sod once again, ladies and gentlemen.
Penalty assessment will take it back. Places it squarely on the Cardinals' 35-yard line instead of third and a long 3. Now you've got it third and a long 8. Same formation. Foster looking to throw. Under pressure there. Middle screen set up perfectly. Set up perfectly. And there's a Cardinal going down the sidelines with the tater in hand. And that's number 20. I do believe that's number 20. Hard to see these numbers, Kevin. Was that Cooper Gentry?
It is number 24.
24. That's A.J. Lindsey.
Thank you, Phil, for zooming in and helping me.
Yeah.
Credit to our Phil Gascoigne. I hope I'm saying that correctly.
That's a Flounder Seafood first down for the Cardinals. Rocking and rolling again. Foster takes a snap. A.J. Lindsey to the right side. Cuts it back up in there, and there's a big block way outside there. Blake Bridges just got the best of somebody there.
I believe so.
No, that was, is that 66 that did that?
Oh, 64.
Was that Bruiser that did it? No, I couldn't.
No, we don't have a 64.
I can't see these numbers.
I know.
They need to be in white. But we'll send 3 to the top. McClintock down to this side. Foster. Quick pass to the outside. Hornet read that. They were waiting on that. Woo! He was on that like flies on honey.
Yeah, he came through, had a one block in front of him, shed that pretty quickly and able to get to the ball carrier, unable to make a move around. That's going to set up a 3rd and 11 yards to go here.
Let's see what we can pull out of our little hat trick now, you know.
Don't need to get all of it here, just need to get at least half of it and set yourself up for a manageable 4th down.
All right, 3 to the near side, 1 to the top. Foster takes the snap from the shotgun, going for the home run ball down the middle of the field. Diving catch made, in and out of his hands, hit the turf, and he spit it out. I think that was McClintock with the great effort there, just couldn't hang on.
Yeah, almost the home run that the Cardinals looking for. Ball's a beautiful thrown, comes across the defender and just in and out of the arms.
I love that. I love the play design there. I love the taking the shot, so to speak, and I am getting eaten up by mosquitoes in here.
I believe it was 66. Blake Bridges.
Blake, I thought it was Blake first of all.
I thought it was a 4 instead of it was 6.
All right, 4th down. Mike Varner, 4th down, and Foster's going to throw, and it's going to be out of bounds and incomplete, and we'll turn it over on downs. And that 4th down, as always, brought to you by Mike Varner's Plumbing in Inman. Give them a call at 864-472-8756. First quarter of play there, Kevin, and a few other sponsors you got there, buddy, you'd like to recognize?
Yeah, we'll try first quarter of play. Chad Wagner, State Farm, like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
1074 Asheville Highway in Spartanburg, 864-585-7999. Also, GSP Security. Call GSP Security for your home and commercial security, access control, and video surveillance at 864-345-7992.
Call GS Security.
Some of our signs got took down in here, so we'll let you know about our title sponsor, Wings Etc. Great, good food, great times, award-winning wings, and amazing Etc. 2644 Bowling Springs Road in Bowling Springs, 864-699-9464. The pregame show we told you was sponsored by Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon, focused on providing trusted advice and tailored, sophisticated strategies for individuals and institutions. Located at 1445 East Main Street, Spartanburg, 864-582-1611. Also, the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, serving a wide variety of seafood, chicken, and burgers, barbecue steaks in 5 different stews at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg. Phone number 864-576-3165. The kickoffs today were J&L Lawn Service, the Cadillac of lawn care. Call them at 864-449-6188.
Phew. That's a lot there, buddy.
That's right.
I'd like to thank all of those sponsors that make our broadcast possible, along with 4 other schools out there. Okay, first, I got the chain set up. Okay, they got a 1st and 10 for the Hornets, little inside trap. And it worked. They trapped the Cardinals up in there that time. Jake Stewart, the ball carrier. That's just a little inside trap there back to the left.
And he weaved his way in and out of traffic. Really thought he was about to go to the house, but he kind of kept bending to his left feet. Kind of come straight on the angle he did on his last cut there. He might have took it, but he kept thinking he needed a little more distance and got chased down.
Walhalla, and their 2 losses were leading at the half in each of those contests. Ware Shoals, I'm sorry, those purple uniforms. Johnson can't get away from those Cardinals this time as he tests that left side. It was the right side of the defense, left side for the offense. Walhalla's moving from our left to right.
Number 21 involved on the stop for the Cardinals.
21 is not on our roster.
Well, it's these uniforms. We already covered that I can't hardly see. It might have been A.J. Lindsey at 24 there. It looks like his physical.
I was referred to by one of the players as that old man. I'll tell you that later. 2nd and 9. Back with a little misdirection handoff in there, and this ball is loose and on the ground. Keep going, boy. There ain't no whistle been blown yet. Keep on running. I believe he stripped it over there, and is that McClintock with the tater?
Number 1.
Number 1. Micaiah McClintock with the strip and took it to the house.
He stopped. He thought, what do we do?
Well, I believe that's a little excessive celebration going on with the laundry coming out later, but they're still huddled up back here around the 49-yard line, and maybe they're going to discuss it amongst themselves.
There's no way he was down. Nobody.
I'm not going to say because I did not see it at all, and I'm just wondering here. The Ware Shoals coach is out there going to plead his case, that's for sure. Now the old gang of convicts wearing their stripes going to go down to the boss man, the white hat. I wonder if he works for Daniel High School.
That's an inside joke, folks.
He's over here. Well, they sent their bus driver over here. I believe they're going to call it back.
Well, why didn't they blow the whistle?
The ball ain't been moved. They're coming back to do some splaining, Lucy.
You got some splaining to do.
Well, he's going to do some splaining to Lucy back here. But the ball's still marked as if they're going to try a point after.
It is.
So 2 weeks in a row, the old strip and scoop and score. But
we're watching Coach Brent Bridges here on our.
Judge Judy's out. He's saying to coach, and the coach is now. He hit him over there and picked the ball up and ran it down that way. Oh, come on, Coach.
We'll see how animated he gets to know whether or not this is coming back or not.
I don't think I should do lip syncing to what could be taking place, should I?
No. We can't see the numbers. We sure as heck can't read lips.
Well, I believe Coach is upset about something there. I don't believe we're going to get that touchdown.
Well, there was definitely no whistles, no anything to indicate. None of the officials made any signs or symbols there, so
it should be a touchdown.
It should be a touchdown. Bill, let's get a huddle here on this official meeting here towards midfield. There we go. Say, who cut the biggest check here tonight?
We got any Jeopardy theme music right here? It's a good time for it. You know what I'm going to do in the morning? I'm going to be right back up here tomorrow morning watching Landrum Youth Association play. The 5G and 6G, and do you remember little Reese that wouldn't shut up 2 years ago? He's playing 2G this year. So he said, Steve, you got to come see me play, so I'm coming.
These are the nights we need a sideline reporter. Rob McIntyre will be joining us next year full-time, but he made the commitment to be full-time on the chain gang for home games, and we definitely respect that and honor his commitment. But, Lord, we'd love to have him. We ought to just put the headset mic on him and let him. Of course, you may not want to hear what goes on the visiting sidelines if he's over there with the chain gang. So here we go. Looks like we're about to make some sort of decision here.
Well, he's over there explaining. He's explaining to Lucy over there.
A lot of head shaking. This could be positive for the Landrum Cardinals here. We are unsure. This is definitely took a long time to come together and make a decision. He either did or he didn't.
This is the first perfect weather football game of the season for us. Nice. Crisp, I wouldn't say crisp, but comfortable September evening in South Carolina at the foothills of the mountains.
There's Rob McIntyre right now telling the official where he screwed up. The one in the bright red hat and red shirt. We're still talking.
That Rob, he's a handsome man over there, ain't he? He's on the. Does his mama know he's on the chain gang?
About to call him up and just say, Rob, what in the world? Either he was down by contact, or
You can't call him right now. Visiting day hours ain't till tomorrow on the weekend.
I know.
The boy's on the chain gang, can't you see?
Got the convicts out here.
Yeah.
He's watching the convicts, make sure to get them back to the penitentiary.
One in the white hat there, that's the one they call Boss. Boss Hog. He's saying, Boss, what's that dirt doing? What's that football doing in Boss Hog's yard?
We are still awaiting a decision, and we don't know why this could be complex because,
Meanwhile,
really only three options here.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the natives in the Coliseum are rocking out to Phil Collins.
Yeah. You've either got a touchdown, you got two, he was down for some reason, or three, the play actually never started because of some unknown reason. And
well, I think they're going to give us a touchdown because he doesn't look happy over there. He's mad as a hornet. No pun intended. Rob, let's make some of these parents happy. Show these cheerleaders down here doing their little routines.
Phil on the
They'd like to get a little airtime.
We might as well.
The ladies of the sidelines for the Cardinals, if we can get there. There we go.
There we go.
Smile, ladies, you're on YouTube.
And on audio, nobody can see you. Don't have to smile, but they're hearing at least our voices discuss whatever's going on.
Somebody's getting free advertisement there, too, as long as we show it, isn't it?
That's right.
We need to send him a bill. Just joking.
We are maybe somewhat coming to.
I don't know.
Now we're coming back across the field.
Let's see.
We'll pick the white hat back up, coming over to
talk to Coach Bridges there. Mr. Cameraman is doing an excellent job up in the Crow's Nest here at the Cardinal Station or the Campbell Coliseum from the turret galley here up there.
We did miss the fact that the ball has been picked up back here.
They're going to give it to us because Bruiser Brody is happy. Or else somebody just told him we're having pork chops after the game. I don't know.
We'll see. I think the Cardinals may have. Will the Cardinals have the ball at least, maybe?
I think they're probably going to give them possession of the ball at the it's hard to say it again, at the Ware Shoals 49-yard line. So, they're going to say a strip, and he was down either by contactor's knee. We can make up 1,000 reasons.
We'll enjoy hearing that explanation on next week's coach's show.
Yes, Coach. Coach will have a great time talking about that. Now he's telling McClintock what they said, and McClintock says, Coach, I don't believe that.
But at least the Cardinals have the football. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line, Steve.
That's right. 1st and 10. That's a Flounder Seafood 1st and 10. Foster takes the snap, hands it off to, he fakes the handoff to Adrian Kelly and keeps it himself. He's got some nimble feet. Now, last year, he was not that fast getting out of that backfield.
It's a wonder what a year of growth, obviously, and then in the weight room, agility training can do for these young men.
I heard things. He chased chickens in the yard like Rocky for learn quickness. That's a Flounder Seafood 1st down for the Cardinals at the Ware Shoals 35-yard line. Handoff goes to Titus Poree, I believe. And, you know, when they I have to watch these backs as they come in and out, because if you don't see who's there, now Adrian Kelly's going to check in, so we know he's going to be in the backfield. Maybe I should have been doing that like a professional earlier, right, Kevin?
Well, professionals have spotters and interns.
So Adrian Kelly was set to the left side, and he'll get the handoff, and he'll battle his way forward close to the sticks. He's going to come up maybe about a yard short.
But a manageable third down here.
That's a long yard. Maybe it's going to be 2 yards. 3rd and 2.
Interesting on these RPOs, talked about Foster and his decision-making. What will his decision-making be here on a 3rd and short?
Could be a Foster keeper. He hands it off to Kelly instead. He's got enough for the first down. Follows up in there behind Bridges.
55 dial on the tackle.
That's going to be another one of those Flounder Seafood first down, Steve.
First down.
He's trying to get a number on that one interior lineman, but I think it's some Vuthi. 1st and 10 Cardinals. Looking for the option pitch. He's not there. He's wisely tucked it in and kept it himself. That was going to be an option. He set that up beautifully earlier in the first quarter. We're down to a minute.
Got to give credit there to the Ware Shoals linebacker. Anticipated the snap count there and really was in the backfield. And they had both the quarterback and the pitch man covered, but Foster there was athletic enough to at least pick up a couple yards there, but that play well read by Ware Shoals.
2nd and 9. Handoff. Looks like Poree looking over here towards the sidelines. Gets out of bounds. Short gainer on that one. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not short. Good 5 yards. Maybe, yeah. He got 5 out of that. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4. Foster brings them to the line. 2 to the top. Foster tucks it under, going to the right side. Penalty marker comes flying in from the side over there. Foster had the first down, but let's see if it stands.
Yeah, number 5 for Ware Shoals had his arms up, indicating he was being held. We'll see if that is what the call is on the play.
Well, the Cardinals don't look too happy, so I would say you are correct, sir.
Most of these kids taught from Little League. If you're grabbed a hold of, throw those arms up, get those officials' attention.
Scream and holler. Ah!
That's right.
I did that once, and the officials just said he's blocking you good. You know. All right, 3rd down now and 12. 3 receivers to the home side of the field. Foster takes the snap, looking that direction, down the middle of the field. Got a man there, caught it into the end zone. Is that Titus or Gentry? Cooper Gentry with the magic hands there. What a grab. A stabbing grab.
Let's go to the instant replay here. 3rd and 12, had to have it. Perfect ball placement by Ty Foster to Cooper Gentry. Just enough arm length there to catch that ball. Took a nice shove there by the Ware Shoal defender, but he is into the end zone. Count it this time for the Landrum Cardinals.
Catches the touchdown pass. Now he's got to snap it back. We get a penalty marker thrown here before anything happens from the white hat himself. I don't know. Maybe the guy said Cooper was going to get up there and have to snap it right after the touchdown, and now the infraction was on him.
He was so excited.
Well, you got up there to snap, and he picked the ball up, set it down, and the official said he moved it too much.
Got the ball in his hands, thought he was supposed to run it in.
That's right. So now Martinez will kick it from the 15. That'll make it a 25-yard extra point. Hold his back. The kick is up and has plenty of legs. Plenty. 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play here at the Kemp Beller Coliseum Your Cardinals are on top of the Ware Shoals Hornets, 14-0.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
Okay, welcome back to the Coliseum. Your Cardinals on top of Ware Shoals. 14-0 in the first quarter. 13 seconds to go here. Hey, Ty Foster's threading some needles this evening. One improvement on his accuracy from the proof of growth and improvement from week to week. He's got some good help, I guess, from some good coaching. People working with him. Martinez boots it high, fielded at the 21-yard line by number 2. Cardinals everywhere. Tyrell Cunningham, the return man. Number 14, Carson Roach on the stop for the Cardinals. And there also number 11, Harper Gosnell. In just a minute, we're going to check about some scores from around our area, some interesting games, our out-of-town scoreboard. Oh, it's a battle going down in Inman right now.
Battle of the Upstate Prepcast All-Stars is Tom Dixon and crew leading Elton Chapman and crew 14-0 early in the second quarter.
Get on the bus. All right, Johnson takes a snap with 2 lead blockers going to the right side of that Cardinal defense. They're not giving up much. He'll get a yard, and it's camouflaged Cardinals everywhere over there.
53, the big guy on the tackle there. 53.
All right, that's Dominic Whiteside.
A.J. Lindsey helping clean that up as well.
Whiteside making his presence known. Hey, that's it. That's the horn sounds to end the first quarter of play here. And Landrum High School is on top of Ware Shoals. 14-0. Stick around, fans.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom. No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one.
No, this one's yours.
Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one who needs to talk about this.
Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it, so you tell me.
I've got cameras, I've got motion detectors, I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house.
Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
This is Steve Roper.
Kevin Jackson.
At Upstate Prepcast. And I tell you what, folks, you don't have to feel a financial strain from a clogged drain. Just call the MVP of plumbers. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing. Proudly celebrating their 40th year of service to the Carolinas. Mike Varner's Plumbing has you covered in all situations, whether it's commercial or residential. So if your toilet's on the fritz and you really need to take a...
Hold everything. Folks, call the MVP of plumbers today at 864-472-8756. Mike Varner's Plumbing of Inman.
Come on back into the house. Camp Beller Coliseum.
Camp Beller, my home far away. I was looking for an album of the Plum Hollow Band, and even on YouTube I can't find Campabella. Camp Beller's what I want. So if somebody out there still got that old album, send us a rendition of it. Johnson on second down, throwing the home run ball, and it's going to be caught at the Cardinal 40. Racing down the sidelines and into the end zone goes the Hornet. Number 1, J.C. Medlin from Johnson.
Touchdown, Ware Shoals.
75 yards, I believe. Yes.
Had a defender back in coverage there. They both went up 50-50 ball, and Ware Shoals wins that battle.
Goodness gracious.
And just like that, we're back to a one-score ball game.
Yeah, don't celebrate too fast. There's a lot of life left in those Hornets.
Expecting
gonna
a
go
ground
for,
and pound, and instead got the big.
That's right. They're going to go for 2 here. Johnson looking to throw, rolling to the right, throws it back to a man crossing from the backside of the end zone. It's caught. Braden Madden with the 2-point conversion. All right, 2 8s make 16, and they'll be up 14. They'll be up, so that's the strategy there. So 14-8, Landrum on top here still, but whew. Kevin, you got any more out-of-town scores you'd like to bring to us during this time?
Harold Chapman and the Chapman family there. He's back at his place way up in Virginia somewhere.
Hermit Harold.
He sends us some scores, of course. Palmetto 3, Travelers Rest 0. Polk County 8, Blue Ridge 6. Spartanburg 3, Broome 0. York 7, Union County 0. And Daniel 3, JL Man 7. That's our current scores list from Harold Chapman. Again, our out-of-town scoreboard by Pocahontas Country Club in Pocahontas County. Is that Virginia or West Virginia?
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Cunningham will kick it off for the Hornets. Poree and McClintock deep, standing at the Cardinals' 12-yard line, respectively. And it's going towards McClintock. He'll take it on the bounce at the 18, bringing it up to center of the field. Now he cuts it back out to the left side, looking for some running room. Still on his feet up to the 46-yard line. That could have been dangerous for the Hornets.
Another score down at the Jungle is Bowling Springs now up 21-0 over Chapman. Scores, they are about 9:03 left to go in the first half. So Panthers got some work to do. Cardinals got some work to do too. Up early 14-0, but currently 14-8. But special teams again doing well, Steve.
Ty Foster's got him going up at the 45-yard line. Looks like quick pass it outside. Poree brings it in. Gets away from 2 guys that went at his feet. Titus. Full name Titus Bone Poree, and the grandson of Hambone, as you can see and hear us in the background. A nice young man waving at us through the window.
On the Ware Shoals.
Hello, little fella.
Little feller.
Second down and
Not
4.
much bigger than a squirrel.
Handoff. Kelly, the ball carrier. Kelly still on his feet. AK-9, Adrian Kelly. I said Adrian. I watched Good Morning Vietnam with Adrian. I should have never watched that because it's Aiden.
Thought during pregame.
That's a Flounder Seafood first down, Kevin.
Adrian.
Yeah.
Yo, Adrian.
Yo, Adrian. Quick pass to the outside, and that Hornet almost stepped up and picked that one off. That was, whew, my goodness.
Yeah, that was number 2.
Dangerous.
Number 2 for the Hornets on that coverage.
Tyrell Cunningham.
He read the play, read the quarterback's eyes, and hesitated or not. If he'd just jumped that route with no fear there, he would have had probably a pick 6.
All right, they lost about 4.5 yards on that. It's going to bring up second down and 14.
Ware Shoals defensively taking some chances here in the last couple of drives.
We'll send out 4 receivers on this. Play action. Foster over the middle. A little bit low at the feet. I think Poree was the intended receiver.
It was. I think the last second, I think he thought he had Poree on more of a clear shot. And the last second, 55 for Ware Shoals there. He saw him out of the corner of his eye in the middle and kind of held on a little bit to try and get that ball a little over him, but unfortunately not quite enough to get it to Poree.
Okay, third down and 14 for the Cardinals. At the Hornet 44-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side of the field. McClintock all alone up top. Adrian Kelly sets down to the left of Foster, who takes the snap, looking to throw, going for it all. Down the middle's got a man there at the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! Oh, we've got a penalty marker back at where the quarterback was, but I believe that's going to be roughing the passer. And this is going to stand. Who got that? Was that Gentry back there? Was it Cooper Gentry? He was wide open, and I believe it was Cooper Gentry on the reception, but they're bringing it back.
Oh, goodness.
They're bringing it back. Personal foul on the Cardinals.
For what?
Personal foul against the Cardinals. Fine play.
Personal foul against the Cardinals. I'm going to tell you what now. Coach is standing in disbelief with his hands out. What happened?
Lord, you just rarely see a personal foul on the offensive side of the ball, especially back at the line of scrimmage.
I think, I just saw the indication from the official. He threw his arms up like that. Somebody might have chucked somebody, as you would say. Give them a business a little bit back on the line of scrimmage and got underneath the chin strap or whatnot.
Got chucked back on
he
the
sure
ground.
did. So you know what? Back it up and bring up third down in Gowensville for us now. Well, actually, New Prospect, we're going back to the right. We're moving left to right, so we're going to have to get all the way to New Prospect up Highway 11 to get this Flounder Seafood first down, 9:50. And the clock's running, and I don't know why the clock is running and nobody's paying attention. Here we go again, Kevin. Should you play the recording? I guess they did wind it.
I don't think they heard you, Steve.
All right, same formation, but to this side of the field. 3 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Foster with all day, going for the home run ball again. Number 4 for Walhalla will pull it down this time. And immediately turning defender for the Cardinals there to make the stop. I believe it was Titus Poree.
Well, we talked about last
Gentry,
week at Berea, similar play, and we got another flag on the play.
Yeah, imagine that. Landry Assault, a sideline warning against the Cardinals. Can you believe that?
Well, there will never be. I have been around athletics here for at least 20 years, and if anybody ever says you that Cardinals get officials in their back pocket, you call them a liar, because I ain't seen it yet.
I'm not going to get into that conversation about bus drivers or who's employed by what school or district. It could be over here calling a game tonight. You never know. That's for the others to talk about, not us, right?
People get the inside joke that know.
Yeah. 1st and 10, Ware Shoals back at their own, make it 11-yard line.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Get on the Roy bus. Johnson calls his own number at the quarterback spot, takes it right up behind the center, and guard's going to get out to the 15, maybe the 16-yard line.
Number 2, Titus Poree, along number 0.
I saw number 25 in on that stop for the Cardinals.
That's Jalen Rose. Jaden Rose. Jaden, Jayden, Jaden.
Finally moved this transmitter out to the window here, and I'm getting much better reception.
Option pitch. Ball's on the ground. Recovered in there. Jaden Johnson got the recovery. And Rose was out there along with number 10. Ivan Williams out there.
Where Shoals player, he got up and tossed it to the official. He thought, who was looking right at him, and he thought was ready for it, and he about got clocked in the face. That wouldn't have been funny, but he just the last second saw that ball coming right at him.
But yet you still heard Nelson on The Simpsons, right?
Yeah. I don't know how the official didn't know he was throwing it to him.
3rd and 9, Johnson to throw. Testing the right side's got a man right at the sticks and pulls it in for a first down, and the coach goes down over there too as well. Get a number on that coach and give him credit for the tackle. Is that one of our chain guys? No, he says I'm okay.
No,
it must be the defensive coordinator. He's calling out signals. He's got to get up and say, guys, I'm tough. Come on.
I believe that was the head coach, because that's the guy that was arguing on the fumble earlier.
Well, he's up. What a fine testament to his players about being tough, I guess. Right, guys?
Yeah,
that would have hurt me. I'm going to tell you, I'd still be laying over there crying.
Hey, I thought about climbing this ladder up to the press box. I got about halfway up and said, there ain't no way.
Because you wasn't going to fit through the hole.
Oh, I'd have fit through the hole, but wasn't strong enough to pull this much weight up.
Well, they gave him a Flounder Seafood first down out of it. 8 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Landrum on top, 14-8.
28 on the carry.
Just a little carry up the middle there.
The last time I tried to climb that ladder was several years ago and a lot more pounds.
Brody Gosnell on the stop that time for the Cardinals. The bruiser. Second down. And a long 8. Is there anything such as a short 8 or it's a long 8? You know. Looking to throw outside, tipped away, just reached up in there. I think that's A.J. Lindsey with the defensive effort quickly.
Look over here at this play here, Steve. We'll have it right here on instant replay. A.J. just reads that quarterback sides and jumps right in front of that ball. If he'd had another step out, it would have been a diving interception. That's what the Cardinals ordered.
All right, third down and 8 now. 7:26. Getting this crowd into it. Get the eye of the tiger going. 3 receivers, send them over here next to the Landrum sidelines. And we've got offsides against the Cardinals. Somebody's lined up in that neutral zone. The invisible territory got them again, Kevin.
But they didn't snap the ball.
Didn't have to. If you line up in the, you get your hand in that zone, that's it. Okay?
Lord,
so the imaginary little line.
Lord,
you do not touch it. It is not like our southern border. This you can just go all the way. This you can't go across. You don't touch it. Had to throw something in there. Sorry. All right, they'll send 3 to this side again. Same formation, 1 to the top. Barking out the signals, changing up the play is Jaden Johnson. Rolling to his left, got a man making a diving catch. Number 1 pulls it in. He's almost going to get away, but getting him by the shirt tail there was number 24 for the Cardinals, A.J. Lindsey. And that's one of them grandma's got you by the shirt tail tackles there, wasn't it?
Speaking of the southern border of North Carolina will be invaded by the Landrum Cardinals next week as Landrum travels to Polk County. 7:30 kickoff. We'll try and be on there at 6:45. Steve? That's the southern border you were referring to, right?
Yeah, sure.
We have plenty of people that cross over and go to Wendy's in Columbus.
Yeah, it's a first down for the Hornets. Now they're looking to the right side. That quarterback's gone. He's taking it on the option and kept it himself. And he's down to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone. Goodness gracious. 60 yards officially. Jaden Johnson. Coach said he is a threat, and he just showed some wheels. Got to get an answer to that. And with the 2-point conversion, just like that, Ware Shoals is looking to take the lead, but Kevin, they've tied this thing up. Just when you thought, hey, the Cardinals look like we might can score at will here this evening. Might be a little something, but all right, 2-point conversion coming up. Johnson's got 3 men split out to the right. Now fakes the reverse. Now he's going to throw it back to Wade, but under pressure from Whiteside, close to the, and it's going to be stopped over there. Big stop. I couldn't see who stopped it, but let's see if we got the replay on that, and we don't. But anyway, we're tied up here at the Campobello Coliseum now. The Ware Shoals Hornets coming back to make a ball game out of this. 7:08 remaining in the first half of play. We're tied at 14.
This is Pastor Tyler from View Church. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Pierce Bridge Road. If you've been turned off by religion, been discouraged or hurt by church, or maybe you just thought church was boring, you should give View Church a try. It's a place like none other. The people are genuine, the Spirit is obvious, and God is moving in this place. Visit our website for times and direction at viewchurch.org.
Jeff Parks and his team of experienced real estate professionals at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services see Dan Joyner are lifelong football fans, and they know for a successful football team on any level, you must have great coaching and a good game plan. The same goes when purchasing or selling a home. Let the Spartanburg office at 170 Camelot Drive be your coach with the right game plan and strategy to make your real estate purchase go like a championship winning season. Contact Jeff Parks at 864-415-0336. Berkshire Hathaway, see Dan Joyner of Spartanburg. See danjoyner.com.
14 apiece here, knotted up at the Campobello Coliseum. Ware, Shoals, and Landrum duking it out. 7:08 remaining in the first half of play. Cunningham puts the foot to it. McClintock for the Cardinals will pull it in at his own 17. Up the center of the field he goes, still on his feet, into a pile. Good blocking there by the Cardinals, all bunched up there, just letting him keep it coming and keep coming. Gets it up to about the 47-yard line.
McClintock, a big, tall, physical wide receiver for the Cardinals, just dragging the Hornets. He oversized there on that return, and Cardinal special teams guys really gave the Landrum offense a real good starting position.
Oh, yes.
Right around midfield almost every time.
That's right. 7 minutes exactly remaining in the first half of play. The Cardinals 1st and 10 up at their own 47-yard line. Foster takes a snap, and we've got a whistle and a flag as soon as it gets going. And I believe, are they going to call delay a game out of this? Nope, false start, illegal procedure, whatever you want to call it. Never have understood.
Well, the Cardinals have mentally got to reset here. I think you said they thought they could kind of score at will. Now we got to get back to focus and staying ahead of the chains.
Well, that might have been a bad choice of words, but it did look like, hey, we're going to be able to run the ball. You get that impression. Look, guys, we can put some points up here.
It calls them like I see them.
Well, but it was a bad choice. I know. You know me. My tongue waggles and my brain's about 5 minutes behind. 1st and 15 now. Adrian Kelly gets the carry. Adrian's got a big hole over there on the left. AK9 on the carry. Gets the penalty yardage back. Plus 5 more, 6 more, 7 more, 8 more of it.
Good to see him get up. That was an awkward land there on the play.
Second and two. Coach said he was a very physical runner between the tackles, and right there was an example, and he may get to carry again here unless Foster keeps it himself. Yep, it's AK9 on the carry. Crosses the sticks there and picks up a Flounder Seafood first down for the Cardinals. They're marching behind the legs of Adrian Kelly. I said Adrian again. I'm sorry. It's Aiden.
That wouldn't be the first time you got complaints to our Facebook page.
Oh, no, not at all. Just send all my complaints to my secretary, Helen Waite. All right, 1st and 10. Kelly, the ball carrier again, I believe. Yes, it is. Aiden Kelly, the ball carrier.
You hear some of the commentators when you watch the college and pro games talk about guys that always manage to fall forward. Aiden Kelly certainly fits that profile. Even when they have him hemmed up in the background, somehow he's falling forward instead of being driven back and able to negate any losses. There is transmitters trying to fall all over the place.
2nd down and 7. Low snap, gets away from Foster. Trying to make something here under pressure. Gets away, but he can't get too far away. They're going to knock him down for a huge loss. And I was just thinking to myself, it's important to get some points on this drive here with 5 minutes remaining. This could be the last shot that you may have the ball here in this half. You may get one more chance if your defense can get out there. But, you receive the opening kickoff. They're going to get the ball the second half to start. You need some points here to get a little cushion. And I hope we're still on the air because transmitters just fail everywhere and whatnot. And
we'll be back.
And I'm just left here to 3rd and a long 20 now. Foster going for it all. McClintock is down there, picked off by the Hornets back there in the secondary. There's a block in the back. No call right in front of the right in front of the man that can make the call, and no call, so that was about as good as a punt, but they got a return out of it. So good defensive effort by the Hornets to stop that Landrum drive there. A couple of self-inflicted wounds just kind of stopped that one, and boy, that's got to burn you. That's the kind of stuff just frustrates a offensive coaching guru, you know, the coach. It's like, oh, we had it going so good, and we pop ourselves in the foot. .428 remaining in the first half of play, tied up 14 apiece here. Landrum and Ware Shoals at the Campbell Coliseum, and having some technical difficulties at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, with their hotspot jumping in and out. And we're just going to stick right here with it as my producer and engineer and jack of all trades, Mr. Jackson, is on that computer over there just working at it, busy as a bee. Just as busy as a bee. The cameraman on top. I forgot your name, brother. I'm sorry. Kevin told us earlier. Said I couldn't pronounce it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Military appreciation night here. All the kids wearing camo, the players with the special camo jerseys on this evening that Coach Bridges procured for them. And a large crowd on hand at the Coliseum, and the student section down there is really rowdy this evening, as all their rowdy friends showed up this evening. It's an extended timeout on the field here. For what reasons, I have no idea. 4:28 remaining. Coach had alluded to the fact well, not the fact, but the point in his coach's interview. We'd like to get a Landrum business interested in letting moi come inside and conduct some coaches' interviews and talk to some players uptown, say at a local restaurant or something. It's free advertisement for you, and get these kids a chance to display their many talents and get a chance to, you get to know them. 1st and 10, Ware Shoals at the Cardinal 38. Handoff goes to number 28 with plenty of running room. Just goodness gracious. Jay Stewart, the ball carrier, low to the ground and hard to bring down. Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd and 1. Ware Shoals hoping to put some points on the boards here to take the lead at the half and then get the ball to start the second half. So Landrum needs to prevent that. We got timeout on the field, and we'll just stick right here with it unless our producer is ready to try a commercial. But that's okay. We just got an official timeout. Going to bring the chains out and measure this, I think.
Back with the video now. I had to just make some adjustments there. Technology, folks. It works until it don't. And then,
you mean I've been running my mouth and nobody was listening?
Oh, they can still hear you. Don't worry. They can hear you. Just couldn't quite see you.
That's a good thing.
Couldn't see our action, which is most important.
My mother said I had a face that was made for radio.
And we're going to be short on the measurement here. Or Walhalla will be short. There I go. West Oak will be short.
We're hung up on last week. These purple uniforms, it just looks like Walhalla out there, don't it?
And I believe we play West Oak in a few weeks, and I think has maybe some purple in it too. Could be wrong with that.
Little League action taking place here at the Cardinal Station tomorrow morning.
That's what we need our former colleague here to give us all the mascots and team colors.
Well, we will get that recorded this week, okay, and we will present it. Second and short for Ware Shoals. Quarterback keeper's got the first down. He pays for it, though. That's a heavy price to pay when Bruiser Brody falls on top of you and McClintock. Heavy price to pay, but it's a Flounder Seafood first down for Ware Shoals. 3:42. Clock stops to set the chains up.
No, it don't.
No, it didn't. It's done right. They got it going again, didn't it? It stopped for a second. At the 25-yard line of the Cardinals, Johnson looking to throw, lobbing it down the right side. It's got a man there, and he pulls it in. Touchdown, Hornets. We've been bragging about our pass defense the last couple of weeks, Kevin. We've let them get behind us twice this evening.
That was a very nice route here. Faked the inside. Faked the inside, went back to the outside toward the sideline, then cut it right up that sideline. That was a nice route ran there by the Ware Shoals wide receiver.
Give credit where credit is due. They executed it. Once again, they're going to line up and go for two. They're up 20-14 on Landrum now. Landrum jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Pass is broken up in there.
That is
Sente Williams, I believe it was.
That's correct. Sente Williams, the big stop there, keeping the Cardinals still within 6.
3:22 remaining in the first half of play. Ware Shoals comes back, and they are on top of the Landrum Cardinals, 20-14. We'll be right back.
Step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street. Open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4 and Saturdays from 8 to 4. You can start your day strong with protein shakes, smoothie bowls, lemonade shake-ups, or iced coffees. And don't forget our loaded teas with assorted flavors. The MVP of our menus. Customers can't get enough. So call 864-915-4721 to place your order, or just slide on into Home Run Cafe, where every visit is a grand slam.
Tyrell Cunningham will tee it up for the Ware Shoals Hornets. They lead the Landrum Cardinals 20-14. 3:22 remaining in the first half. Kevin, the Cardinals jumped out to an early lead, only to fall backwards.
Some people have jumped out to early leads, and they have not slipped away. Bowling Springs now up 28-0 over the Chapman Panthers.
McClintock fields the kick. Back at the 21. Gets away from him for a while, but now he's going backwards. He got up to the 35, then it was all backwards from there. So 3:14 remaining. Cardinals with a shot here. We need something because you're going to turn the ball right back over to them to start the second half here. So we need some points here, guys.
Again, just got to focus, limit those mistakes that have brought several long possessions and plays back. Just move the chains. That's what we did so well last week. Just move the chains, go down the field methodically, and put points on the board.
So we'll just hand it off. It looks like that's not Kelly. I think it's Titus.
Titus two-stepping over
Titus Poree, the ball carrier, gets about 17 yards out of it, maybe 16 yards out of that carry.
Number 2 with a two-step here. Look at this right here. Juke in, juke right, juke left, right up through there. Carry about 3 or 4 defenders with you.
I was teasing him as he was coming across the parking lot this evening. The son of a lumberjack. 1st and 10. Flounder Seafood first down. Foster Fields a high snap. Takes it upon himself into the open. Puts a move on down to the 30. Foster's going to take it all the way down to the 5. Touchdown Cardinals. Woo! Foster, 53 yards officially.
Patient running through here, Steve. We're going to watch this again and look at this block down the field by the Cardinals. One more time. Ty Foster take it to the right. Patient gets through there and just turns on the jet. And look at this block down the field, knocks it down, and it's just two Cardinals going down for the big score.
All right, Martinez to attempt the point after. Titus Poree to hold. Gentry will send it back. Waiting to snap. The snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it splits the uprights true. Cardinals strike fast. 2:50 remaining in the first half of play. They regain the lead. 21-20 over Ware Shoals. Whoo, hang on to your seats.
Discover the power of Mahindra at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesney Highway in Chesney. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Visit our website at sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of tough.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Oh, and we got a boxing match going on here at the Cardinal Cage. What's the Cardinal Cage is up yonder. We call it Cardinal Station down here, but no.
Coliseum.
It's the Coliseum, that's right. Martinez lays the cowhides to it. It's going to take a bounce at the 24. Picked up, and the ball's down on the ground. Looks like the Cardinals are going to get it, and they do. McClintock comes up with it for the Cardinals. Goodness gracious, special teams pay off again. Cardinals will have it at the 24-yard line. 2:45 remaining in the first half of play. They're up by 21-20. Now we've got timeout, Ware Shoals.
Let's go back to that instant replay here. Steve, you can watch it along with me on the side. One day I'll get your monitor working. That's just fumbled right there, and the Cardinals jump on it again one more time. We'll see, so Steve can see it right here.
See, that's what those little pooch kicks, high kicks, how they pay off. He had to field it on a bounce, so he wasn't sure already, and then the coverage is on you real quick. Kudos to the special teams there. Again,
Landrum Cardinals, they were up 14-0. They give up 20 unanswered points until now. Here in the last minute, the Cardinals with 7 in a hurry and looking for 7 more right here. This game is a momentum swinging game. Hoping to ride Big Mo. As we'll take a time out here, Steve, while they talk on the field.
Isn't it nice to know that when someone says they'll stay in touch, they actually will? The phrase has real meaning at Raymond James because we believe in keeping clients informed about their portfolios, even in the most challenging economic times. Clients place their trust in us because we believe that meaningful communication, stability, and client satisfaction matter. Call financial advisor Tom Dixon at 582-1611, located in Spartanburg.
And speaking of Tom Dixon, he's having a big time this evening right now, I bet.
I guarantee it.
All right, first down Cardinals. Foster takes the snap, hands it off to Aiden Kelly. Tough running between the tackles.
Tom ain't had this good of a day since he sold a whole bunch of mutual funds.
Aiden gets 9 yards out of that. He's going to have, if he keeps it up, he keeps gutting it out tonight, he'll go over 100 again, hopefully. I expect him to get the call again this time, reckon. On second down and 1, and he does. Gets that and a little bit more. Stood on his feet, smelling the end zone. Gets across the plane, touchdown, Aiden Kelly. Woo! From 16 yards out, I do believe.
Look at this run, Steve. Look at this run. Just
Power.
Fighting. We'll see it one more time before the extra point here. Just takes this handoff a little high on the snap, but no problem. Dragging 3 defenders from Ware Shoals across that end zone.
Okay, Cooper Gentry will snap it back. Poree will hold, and Joey Martinez to attempt the point after. The snap is back. The hold is down. Flags and whistles before this can actually get underway here, and it's going to be offsides against Ware Shoals.
You come into this year and said that Landrum and Ware Shoals put up nearly 50 points for halftime. I think a lot of people would have doubted you, but it's happening here at the Coliseum tonight.
And some people might look at us, oh, it must be no defense. No, this has been a slugfest. Okay, half the distance of the goal. We'll try it again. Gentry settles in to send it back. Paul Reed's got it. Martinez puts the toe to it, hits the top left upright and bounces off. So it's no good. 2:08 remaining in the first half of play. Landrum comes back to take the lead, 27-20.
Folks, we'll remind you again that tonight is Military Appreciation Night here at Landrum High School. On the bottom of our broadcast right now, it's explaining that, and it's about to scroll across all the people who responded to our Facebook social media post about who served in the military amongst our listenership. So we compiled all those names, put that on the bottom of the ticker here tonight. Hope you're enjoying those. And if you see any of these individuals, thank them for their service. If you see someone who's not on here, didn't make the list and stuff, you thank them for their service anyway. We couldn't be here tonight without it, could we, Steve?
That's right. Coach and I were talking about the other day. I mean, the reason we're sitting in the stands and can enjoy the freedom of watching a game like this is because of those who served, that give us the freedoms to exercise as being a true American, I guess.
Or as former AD John Ken said, a great American. He went around calling everybody a great American.
Joey Martinez with another high kick, this time fielded at the 25-yard line. He's been dangerous every time he's touched that tater this evening, number 2, Tyrell Cunningham. Whew. I don't like to see him with the ball in his hand.
Fortunately, we're not going to have.
Cooper Gentry's been everywhere offensively and defensively. Superman this evening. 2 receivers to the near side. McClintock to the top. Kelly gets the call. Straight up behind the center. Blake Bridges in the guard. Vutaisam to his right. Vuthi. Good old Vuthi.
6-yard gain brings up 2nd down, 4 to go.
All right, gave him 6 out of that. Kelly's just
on the move.
130 and counting still at the Ware Shoals 40. Kelly again gets the call. Kelly breaking tackles, picks up the first down. Flounder Seafood first down. Timeout called by Landrum. They take the ball down to about the 34-yard line. So Coach Bridges taking the timeout, managing that clock. We want more.
A brief little internet hookup, but we're back on, and everything should be catching up on YouTube. Fortunately, this technology is somewhat resilient enough that even if we're temporarily outaged here, it all comes back and catches back up on YouTube, and you should not miss any of the action. You may get a little bit of buffering, but tonight I think we are going to be okay in that, not anything like we were back in week 0, and we appreciate you sticking with us through all these challenges as we try and bring you the best of Landrum Cardinals football here on Upstate Prepcast. A lot we could do better, but I challenge you to find a better high school broadcast that is not sponsored by a big corporate entity in this area, Steve. What you say?
I have no comment.
Okay.
We once said we work for hot dogs and peanuts. We don't even get that.
I thought you were going to detail my long work hours and a few.
My buddy, ladies and gentlemen, to put together this broadcast this week, I know for a fact that my friend here has put in about 20 hours of labor. And that is just to bring you this screen, to get this camera system up and going. It's a high quality HD camera we've got
20
here.
hours a week.
20 hours a week, yeah. And that was from Monday to Thursday. You did 20 hours of dedicated work, of computer work for Upstate Prepcast. Not just our broadcast, but for Blue Ridge. Also did some work for them. And so that's what he does. And, man, if anybody appreciates it, it's me. I mean, I show up to the game. I got the easiest job in the world. Show up to the game and run your mouth.
That used to be my job, and then I stuck my foot in my mouth.
All right, 118. Foster to throw. We lined up 3 to the right side, going for it all down the left ball, jump ball, 50-50. Going back to McClintock again over there. They've already picked one off the 50-50 range. So that was incomplete. The clock stops with a $1:11. All ones. Need a little something here. That'd be nice to just get another little touchdown here out of this on 2nd and 10. Like I say, all ones showing 1 minute and 11 seconds. Nobody in any rush out there. Officials conferring over on that far side of the field about something. There was a penalty on the play. It's defensive holding against Ware Shoals. So definitely we will be taking that one. And that'll be an automatic first down. It's going to take the ball down even deeper into Ware Shoals territory, down to close to the 20-yard line. That's where they're going to mark it, up at the 24-yard line. And that's going to be a Flounder Seafood first down. 3 receivers to the near side of the field. McClintock to the top. Looks like Poree into block for Foster. Pass over the middle. Can't hang on. That was Titus Poree, the intended receiver. Just couldn't hang on. It's Kelly that was standing in the backfield there. But that was a bullet. He put it there. He put it on the money. All right, 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line. A $1:08 showing. Handoff, Kelly. Kelly down the sidelines to that far side of the field and knocked out of bounds after he picks up a Flounder Seafood first down for the Cardinals. Now we've got a penalty marker down again. Looks like this one could be against Ware Shoals again. Well, that's what I get for speculating. That's going to come back holding against the Cardinals. Goodness gracious. But that might be why he got such good yardage. A lot of times when somebody breaks open, it's because somebody was holding. Is it buffering in and out there on our fans there?
No, just on me.
Oh, just on you. All right, we'll send 3 to the near side. And once again, we can't get this off. Flags again before the snap. And this is false start against the Cardinals. And this is the 2nd time that we have imploded, giving some opportunities. Now, we jumped and we got to score, jumped in there a few minutes ago and did some good things, but this is the 2nd series that we've just imploded when we had an opportunity to do something.
No, I think our fans are pretty much caught up at this point and should be still in good shape.
Okay, now it's 2nd down and a long 17. 1 minute remaining, 27-20, Cardinals on top. Foster, quick pass to Titus Poree, brings it in at the 24 and takes it down to around the 18-yard line. Clock's winding, 49 seconds and counting. Foster struggling to get them to the line of the scrimmage. 3 receivers to the top side of the field. Foster looking to throw, under pressure. Lob passed over the middle, bounced up in the air off of 2 different receivers.
Football game and a volleyball game broke out. Wow. Tip drill.
You
Thought
okay?
we were going to get lucky there for a second.
4th down, 4 to go.
On 4th down. 4th downs brought to you by Mike Varner's Plumbing. We had a lot of 4th downs tonight. Mike got his money worth the first 2 weeks, though, didn't he? Mike Varner's Plumbing on the Asheville Highway. No job too big or small. If it won't flush, call us, 472-8756. Now we've got timeout Cardinals with 34 seconds to go, and we'll take one with them, I do believe.
Inflation and other economic factors can keep you from getting the best results from your investments. Raymond James financial advisor Tom Dixon may be able to help you find ways to stay ahead of inflation, mitigated taxes, and prepare for retirement. Call Tom at 582-1611. Located in Spartanburg for an appointment, Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of capital. Warrior Tree Service, your go-to tree experts. Family owned and operated since 2020, offering service from tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding. At Warrior Tree Service, we handle it all. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property back to normal. Visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com. To get a free estimate, call 864-278-2555. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive.
There's nothing better than award-winning jumbo wings while you watch great sports programming on huge flat screens.
Back here to Kemp Beller Coliseum, 4th down and 4 for the Cardinals at the Ware Shoals 18-yard line. 34 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Cardinals on top 27-20, trying to make something happen here. Extend that lead. Get a little cushion. Foster, quarterback draw the whole way. Foster's close to that first down marker, and I believe he's going to have it. Ty Foster calls his own number, and I think that's enough for a Flounder Seafood first down. Clock continues to run. Time has stopped there by the official for a second to move the chains, I believe, unless they're going to measure this. It looked to me like he had it easily, but they're going to bring the chains out, and they're going to measure this thing off. I guess when in doubt, bring them out, right? If anybody out there listening, I'll be in need of a hot dog about halftime if you'd like to send one by the press box, something like that, because we can't get out. And I'm hungry. Now measure it. And that's a Flounder Seafood first down for the Cardinals with 29 seconds. We'll send 2 to each side of the field. We'll spread them out. 4 receivers in the formation. Foster fields the snap, looking to throw, pump fakes. Now he's going long into the end zone, wide open and all alone back there in the corner is Cooper Gentry. Once again, I believe this has been Cooper Gentry's night. Touchdown, Cardinals. Can you believe it? Now Gentry hovers over the ball to send it back on the extra point. The bone to hold. Martinez to kick. The snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is up. It's high enough. It's long enough. And it is good enough. 19 seconds remaining in the first half of play. The Cardinals, I don't know what to say. Now they're up 34-20, Kevin. Holy moly, what a turn of events. You know, you gave up the lead and you were down, and looked like Ware Shoals was going to put something together, and they're going to get the ball back to start the second half. And what did we do? 21 unanswered points there? Let's hear what old Hambone's got to tell that crowd out there this evening. Jimmy Camp, the legend here at Landrum High School with his public address system, calling them as he sees them. And got to be a special feeling to call a ball game and watching your grandson play. So special. All right, Joey Martinez will tee it up for the Cardinals with 19 seconds remaining. And the way the Cardinals play special teams, might try to get that ball back again here and put some more on there. Another high little poochie kick is going to be fielded on the run at the 25-yard line.
Stewart.
28, the ball carrier. Jay Stewart. 15 seconds remaining now. And Mr. Jackson is terribly frustrated working with the computer systems right now. I don't. Bad signals up here in this part of the country. Hot spot won't pick up. And it's getting that way just about every school we go to. I don't know why. It's not signal? It's not signal tonight, huh? It's not signal this evening.
We are actually got the hookup before game, and, well, I threw my headset in the floor.
Yes, let me retrieve his headset. He looked like Steve Spurrier up here just a second ago. He threw his headset. He's throwing tantrum.
It is not. It has nothing to do with right now. We're just having capture card issues with our camera. No, we actually right before kickoff got credentials to be able to use the school's network to broadcast. So
that's what
assisting us up.
Oh, I saw that take place.
So I want to thank personally our the principal here for reaching out and to the appropriate channels, and the people at the district office for being gracious enough to allow us to use it, because our hotspot actually shut off on us a few minutes ago, and I switched over, and we've been, in that regard, of the many things that have tried to go wrong tonight, it has stayed working. So you think you can handle technology, folks?
All right, first down for Ware Shoals, a little reverse inside trap. Stewart, the ball carrier, and that may do it for the first half of play here as the clock continues to run down to 2 seconds and 1. And the horn's going to sound to end the first half of play here, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a wild one, a slugfest back and forth, Landrum and Ware Shoals. The Cardinals on top at the half, 34-20. Don't go away. Take this opportunity to refresh yourself at home if you're listening, and check out our sponsors. Kevin?
Yeah, so a few things I'll ask you to do here at the halftime break. Number one, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to our channel and get notifications every time we go live or upload a new video of some of the highlights every week. You can do that. Also, go and like our page on Facebook, and that is Upstate Prepcast, or Landrum Cardinals on Upstate Prepcast. You can like our Facebook page there and get all sorts of notifications there as well. Again, we're about to go to our halftime break here, where we will play exclusively audio from our fine sponsors here at Upstate Prepcast. The halftime show, as you may call it, is sponsored by JB Trees LLC, one of our Landrum sponsors, offering the most professional work at the most reasonable prices. 106 South Carolina Highway 11 in Landrum, 864-457-6352. Again, we do apologize. Again, it sounds like a broken record. We've identified a lot of these problems. We're kind of learning on the fly as we go, but I think we'll be hopefully more stable here in this second half. And again, we are growing to meet the demands of our customer base who really want video, and with that, there is some challenges that aren't just as simple as flipping a switch. There's a lot of pre-production work, there's a lot of engineering live, and there's a lot of things out of our control, which now, again, thanks to District 1 for allowing us to piggyback off their bandwidth, at least for now, and appreciate their support. So we're going to halftime here. Listen to these sponsors, and oh, by the way, Military Appreciation Night. Check out in the ticker below for all of the listeners who submitted their names and loved ones' names for Military Appreciation Night in the comments. You'll see their names and the branch that they served. If they served in a foreign conflict overseas, it'll be included in there as well. You're watching Landrum Cardinals football on Upstate Prepcast, powered by Wings, etc.
For over 18 years, JB Trees and Scapes has provided award-winning tree removal service to the Upstate and surrounding areas. JB Trees and Scapes specializes in tree removal of large, dead, and dangerous trees. JB Trees and Scapes can also make your outdoor vision a reality by creating retaining walls, patios, and stunning fire pits and outdoor spaces. You can trust JB Trees and Scapes on the job as their team is fully insured. JB Trees and Scapes also has a 5-star rating on Google and has had an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau for over 14 years. Call Brandon Perret and his team at JB Trees and Scapes today at 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees and Scapes, professional work at reasonable prices.
Love coming to the Flounder.
I love going to the Flounder.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Families have enjoyed the Flounder for generations.
How many years have y'all been coming? I've been coming here ever since
I
was young, probably over 40 years now.
Visit the website at theflounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. And if that line is long, it can only mean one thing.
Got a long line, you know the food is good.
The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165. After your visit to the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, we can guarantee that you're going to walk out that door and say,
That's the best flounder I've ate in a long time, and we will be coming back again.
At GSP Security, your safety is our priority. As a locally owned security company, we proudly serve the entire state of South Carolina, providing top-notch home security, commercial security, access control, gate entry, and video surveillance. Protect your home and business with the best equipment on the market, monitored seamlessly through our user-friendly app. Our security systems are professionally monitored 24/7, ensuring round-the-clock protection for your loved ones and valuable assets. Experience peace of mind with our camera systems tailored to fit your specific need. And here's the best part. Ask about our Zero Down promotion. That's right, Zero Down for security and cameras. Plus, with GSP Security, you won't have to wait long. Next day installations are available. Don't compromise on safety. Visit www.callgsp.com or call us at 864-345-7992 to schedule a consultation today. Landrum Cardinals fans that text us will receive their first month of monitoring free.
Hey Kevin, have you heard about Bell Carrington, Price and Gregg?
No, JB. Tell me about them.
They're an amazing law firm founded by Griffin Bell, who's not just a brilliant attorney, but he's also a good friend of mine. He's reliable, fair, and honest. Someone you can truly trust.
That's impressive, JB. What kind of cases do they handle?
Oh, Kevin, they cover a wide range, from business to finance to real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. They got you covered in 10 practice areas.
Wow, JB, that's quite diverse. Are they only local?
No, not at all. They're helping people all over the Southeast, with offices in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama.
Well, that's great, JB. How can I get in touch with them?
Just give their Greenville office a call, 864-272-0556. The team there is friendly, approachable, and always ready to help.
Well, JB, that sounds like the kind of firm I need on my side. Thanks for telling me about them.
No problem, Kevin. With Bell Carrington, Price and Gregg, you know you're in good hands.
Step into the barbershop of Boiling Springs, where everyone deserves a good cut. Open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., Tuesday through Thursday, and 6 a.m. till 5 p.m. on Fridays. The barbershop of Boiling Springs has 5 skilled barbers, including their owner-operator, Renee Patton, with over 20 years of experience, meaning that quality service is their tradition. Choose from flat tops, high and tight, business cuts, and even kids styles. Razor shaves and facial shaves, they've got you covered. Your head deserves the very best, so visit them at one of their 2 locations serving the Upstate at 5535 Highway 9 in Inman or 4135 East Main Street Extension in Spartanburg. You can book your next cut by calling their phone number at 864-578-9787. Barbershop of Boiling Springs. We want your head in our business.
notebooks, pencils, Kleenex. You got everything on their list. But what about when they start asking for more new clothes and shoes? Don't stress. Just head to Harrison's, the home of work, Western, and wow. In-store or online, we make it easy to shop for the entire family. The kids will love favorites like Southern Marsh, Haybo, Southern Fried Cotton, vintage Havana shoes, and much more. Plus, Harrison's has a huge selection of Hey Dude shoes for men, women, and kids. Western wear is more your style? Mosey on over to Harrison's. We've got Ariat, Cinch, Kimes Ranch, Wrangler, and more for the entire family. From show-stopping cowboy boots to Muck the Stalls work boots. In fact, Harrison's has more in-stock boots than anyone else. And of course, we have plenty of Carhartt and Ariat work for men and women. Work is our roots, but we're so much more. Harrison's even has bog bags, Olakai sandals, Costa Del Mar shades, and Kanga coolers to help you soak up the last bit of warm weather. Shop Harrison's in the Upstate and Spartanburg and Malden, online at harrisonsusa.com.
Rev up your driving experience at Blue Ridge Tire and Greer, here to cater all your tire needs. Our mission is simple, to offer you the latest and greatest in tire products and service at incredible prices that you can afford. At Blue Ridge Tire, we prioritize customer service above all else. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will assist you in finding the perfect tire for your vehicle, ensuring the best fit and performance with brands such as Yokohama, Toyo, and Michelin. Once you give Blue Ridge Tire a chance, we're confident you'll be coming back for more. Our commitment to quality and service speaks for itself. So why wait? Don't wait until you're stuck on the roadside. Give us a call today at 864-879-0703. That's 864-879-0703. Or drop by our location at 2701 North Highway 101 in Greer. Blue Ridge Tire, we won't leave you flat.
Transform your barns and homes with stunning outdoor art by Leaside Barn Quilts. Immerse your barns and homes in the exquisite charm of custom American barn quilts curated with care and creativity by owner Mary Beth Tolman. Their hallmark, tailored barn quilts infused with a deeply personal touch. Every stroke of paint carries a story, every quilt pattern a reflection of your individuality. With satisfied clients across South Carolina, Kentucky, California, and Texas, allow Leaside Barn Quilts to commission your custom barn quilt today. Barn Quilts by Mary Beth will color your world with heritage and creativity. Remember, it's not just an art, it's a legacy you can call your very own. To view samples of their work, visit www.cdfarmsllc.com or call 864-205-8210 to learn more. Leaside Barn Quilts, where art, tradition, and your story entwine.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
At Warrior Tree Service, we're more than just tree experts. We are your tree care warriors. As a family-owned and operated business in Inman, South Carolina, and surrounding areas, we're dedicated to keeping your trees healthy, safe, and beautiful. Our team of experts offer competitive pricing and exceptional workmanship, ensuring your satisfaction with our services. From tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding, we offer a comprehensive range of tree care services. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property. Our excellent communication and customer service sets us apart. You'll receive regular updates throughout your project, and the same dedicated crew will be with you every step of the way. Warrior Tree Service is licensed and insured, upholding the highest quality and safety standards. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive. Contact us today at 864-278-2555 or visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com.
Discover the power of Mahindra tractors at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesney Highway in Chesney, South Carolina. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Improve efficiency and productivity with our top quality tractors designed to handle any job with ease. From planting to harvesting, Mahindra of the Upstate has you covered every step of the way. Take advantage of our low-rate financing financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Come explore our extensive selection of new and pre-owned Mahindra tractors designed to suit your unique needs. Visit our website at www.sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515 to discover how our farm equipment can elevate your farming experience. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of tough. Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on sophisticated research, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon at 864-582-1611. He can discuss your specific needs and help to provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call Tom at 582-1611 in Spartanburg for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Service, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
Isn't it nice to know that when someone says they'll stay in touch, they actually will? The phrase has real meaning at Raymond James because we believe in keeping clients informed about their portfolios, even in the most challenging economic times. Clients place their trust in us because we believe that meaningful communication, stability, and client satisfaction matter. Call financial advisor Tom Dixon at 582-1611, located in Spartanburg, to learn more. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Welcome back to the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame Challenge. We've seen some pretty tough competitors come through here today, and most left crying. And don't forget, there was that one that had to be airlifted out when he actually caught fire. Our next contestant is Smokey, a rough and tough rider who's been all across America. 3-time winner of the Arizona Chili Chuck, National Wing Eating Champion 2 years running, and the only man to ever survive the fabled Tabasco, jalapeno, and wasabi pizza. Now he's here to try and make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame. He's eaten 15 of the 16 wall sauce jumbo wings required to make the Wall of Flame. Here goes the final wing. It's up. It looks like he's got a great handle on it. And there it goes down the hatch and... Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh no, we're going to need the fire department for this one.
Are you man or woman enough to make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame? Drop by and try their blazing hot habanero pepper wall sauce. It'll light you up.
Oh, wonderful time. Sweet Caroline at the Campbell Coliseum. Landrum on top of Ware Shoals, 34-20. And this has been a slugfest, Kevin, a boxing match back and forth.
And that's just been inside the press box.
No, that's at the concession stand. I've never seen such eye gouging and eye poking and elbowing and fighting and carrying on, and I was just trying to get a hot dog.
Well, we're appreciative that
somebody did bring us a hot dog. We can't say who brought us that hot dog because they wanted to remain anonymous because of their generosity, and they brought us a hot dog, and man, that was good. But from what I understand, anyway, I'm going to plug this for the folks that are listening because I saw a lot of banners and shirts being sold. Folks, one way to help these kids out in the athletic departments here at Landrum High School or at any school for that matter is take part in the Athletic Booster Club. Your donations can go a long way in helping some of these kids get the things that they need. A lot of times, like say for the football team, these kids are fed. When they go away, there'll be some lunches packed and things like that. And those are the kind of things that booster clubs take care of. They try to raise a little money with a couple of athletic gear out front and things like that. And they run the concession stands. And like I say, it's all for the kids, all for the athletes. And I would say it probably goes to all of them across the board. I'm speculating there, but I think the Athletic Booster Club is one for all. There's not just one for football or basketball, right? It's one entity. So take time out to join that, or give a little donation into whoever's in charge. Go by the concession stand and find out who's in charge. Tell them Steve at Upstate Prepcast sent you. And for doing such as that, you know, you're not only helping a kid and helping the athletic department out here, but you may be helping us to get a free hot dog in the weeks to come out of the generosity of the Booster Club. Whew, that was a long pitch just to get that last two words in, wasn't it, Kevin? You knew what the ulterior motive was the whole time.
That's right. And the anonymous person that went to the concession stand and bought us a hot dog tonight bought it from the baseball team who is manning the concession stand. They're helping tonight, at least with the concession. They're clean up tonight, and our old pal, Coach Justin Henson, former sideline reporter there, probably sold our hot dog and said, send it to them with love.
Yep, I know I sent some money down there to get a hot dog.
As we are just under a minute away from going back here live in our second half. We thank you for watching. Share our link. We're on YouTube with video and Meredith's audio only there.
You got any scores from around our area we'd like to maybe check in, see how some of our sister stations are going? Are they firing up the old Roy bus yet?
Well, let's check and see there, Mr. Steve. The last update I saw was the 28-0 in the jungle there. Bowling Springs was up on Chapman with 7:14 left in the first half.
How about good old Andy over yonder?
Well, we're going to look in here and see. Let's see if Harold's posted us some updates here.
Harold the Hermit way up there in Monterey, Virginia.
Chesney up 19-13 on Walhalla. And Blackfield held up 21-7 on 96. Palmetto 31-0 on Travelers Rest. Spartanburg 31-6 on Broome. Hope the Broome broadcast got it underway just fine tonight. Gaffney 41-7 over Greenville. That's a surprising score. Let's see.
There was an emergency stay or something, or court decision. Yeah, we are rocking at the Coliseum.
At some point, Polk County was up 30-13 on Blue Ridge. Bowling Springs was up 35-7 on Chapman, probably at the halftime.
Okay, then this third quarter of play is getting underway here. It's brought to you by Blue Ridge Tire as Martinez lays the tires for the Cardinals to it. Brought down, sidestepping, but he can't get away from, who is that? 14 just absolutely got a hook. Carson Roach again for the Cardinals. Got him down with an arm tackle, but initial contact brought it in. Like third quarter of play, sponsored by Blue Ridge Tire. We won't leave you flat. Visit them at 2701 Highway 101 North in Greer, South Carolina. Or call them at 864-879-0703. And Jeff Parks, Upstate South Carolina Realtor. See Dan Joyner Realtors. All right, where Shoals will start from their own 31-yard line, Kevin. Johnson takes the snap. There's that little reverse inside trap there, misdirection that worked so well in the first half. Nothing going that time. Jay Stewart, the ball carrier. Brody Gosnell in on the stop, along with McClintock. White's a man in that front four for the Cardinals. Whiteside over on the left, inside Brody Gosnell. McClintock over on the end and lined up between the guard. And there's Brody. Big Brody Gosnell, the bruiser. That right hand bone gives him the moniker, too. That was a bad to the bone play by the bruiser right there, baby. Big loss of 3 yards. I was trying to get that number. Who's playing our right defensive guard there, Kevin? I can't see the number. My eyes are so bad. Is it 5-0?
I believe so.
Eli Shirley. Yes.
Yes, it is.
5-0 with the rush. Johnson heaves it up in the air. Jump ball, and they're going to get it again. Goodness gracious. Complete for a first down across the midfield stripe. Just a toss-up. We had 3 guys there, and he still got it. First down, Ware Shoals. Ware Shoals up at now down to the Cardinal 40-yard line. Goodness gracious. I hate to give those Flounder Seafood first downs away to our opponent like that after a big play. Tighten up Cardinals. Handoff inside again. Stewart, the ball carrier, nowhere to go. Whiteside's over there manning the gaps for the Cardinals, making the stop. Dominic Whiteside. Stopped in there. Looks like just a short gain. Not even maybe a yard, not quite a yard. That's why I don't make a carpenter. All right, the 2nd and 9 at the 39 of the Cardinals. Johnson looking to throw, rolling to his left. Gets it out there, almost tipped. A.J. Lindsey almost got a fingertip on that. Intended for number 1, Jace Medlin. He's going to float one of those up there, and A.J.'s going to pick it off.
That's right. I believe
That's those baseball instincts, right?
That's right.
3rd and 9 at the 39 of the Cardinals. 9:23 remaining in the 3rd. Fields a low snap around the ankles, gets it off, just slings it out towards the sticks, intended for number 4, Braden Madden. Looks like Gentry. Looks like Gentry on the coverage back there. A name I haven't called out much this evening is probably because of the jerseys, and I can't see the numbers, is Braylon Revis. And that could have been him there. The camera has better perspective than we do in this booth. It's 4th and 9. Cardinals need to stop them here. Ware Shoals at the Cardinal 39-yard line trying to get something going. They trail by 14. 2 scores and an extra point or so. Johnson under pressure once again, hauling it up in the air. Cardinals everywhere. He pulled it in and he loses it in the end zone. I thought they was about to luck out again.
2 Cardinals there matched them step for step. Got to get those heads, though, turned around. Find the ball. Anything that long, if he's that far downfield, we got to turn around and locate the football better. But it worked out that time.
And that 4th down was brought to you by Mike Varner's Plumbing, the MVP of plumbers, your most valuable plumber. No job is too big or small. Whether it's existing construction or new construction, give Mike Varner a call at 864-472-8756. 1st and 10 Cardinals, as James Brown says, get up off of that thing. That's one of my favorites. Foster over the middle to Titus Poree at the 47, takes it across midfield to the 47 of maybe the 48 of Ware Shoals, and that's enough for a Flounder Seafood.
First down.
Moving on up over into Hornet territory on their own 48-yard line.
Foster takes the snap. Adrian Kelly, the ball carrier. Aiden Kelly, the ball carrier. He's going to get about 12 out of that, but it looks like we've got a penalty on the play. And tonight, all penalties, although we hate to have a sponsor for penalties, but we do. And penalties are brought to you by the Realtors of Brookshire Hathaway Home Services. See Dan Joyner at 124 Magnolia Street in Spartanburg. Jeff Parks is the managing broker and the office manager. Give him a call at 864-622-1230. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, timeouts are brought to you by Chad Wagner and State Farm. Kevin, like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
And they're there at 10774 Asheville Highway in Spartanburg. Give them a call at 864-585-7999. Now it's 1st and 15. Kelly gets the handoff.
Aiden Kelly, number 9 on the carry.
You know, we had a couple of quick scores there before the half and jumped up when it looks like we were shooting ourselves in the foot there, moving backwards. Here, once again, we hurt ourselves with a penalty, playing behind the chains.
You know, talking about our baseball buddies, the head coach now, our former head coach used to have a term, shark it, smell that blood in the water. This is the opportunity to go down and put this game away right here. Got to stay in front of the chains, though.
2nd and 12. Foster over the middle. Pass is complete. Looks like Gentry. Ball comes loose, but I believe he was down. Cooper Gentry on the reception. And he's got the breath knocked out of him, but he gets up. He's going to stay in the game. Officials take a precautionary measure, and they'll send him out to be evaluated for a play there. Nice reception by Gentry. You know, right now, no doubt about it, offensive player of the game so far is Cooper Gentry. And not to mention some fine defensive plays he's also turned in, too.
That's right.
That's a Flounder Seafood first down. And it's going to take it down to the Ware Shoals 36-yard line.
Run 36. Where Shoals comes to call.
On 1st and 10. Kelly sits beside Foster to his left. Poree in motion back, gets the handoff from Foster, turns it back inside. Not much going there. Tough sledding for the bone. Poree, the son of a lumberjack. Saw his dad out in the parking lot prior to the game this evening.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
You heard it from Hambone, 2nd and 9. And Kelly gets the call, and Kelly is going to pick up that first down. He just took it right up center behind Blake Bridges. And Vuthi, the guard, Vuthi saw him to his right. And move those chains, move those chains. That's a Flounder Seafood first down. Cardinals on the march, Kevin. Drawing them in with the run. And there's Foster on the keeper.
Foster on the quarterback keeper. Being about 3 on the play. Robinson 7 on the stop.
Kelly's got to be nearing probably over 100 yards already.
That's right.
And if you'd like to volunteer and be a statistician for us, we'd love that too.
We are open for several roles if you're interested, folks.
2nd.
Including color commentary.
2nd and 6, I'm going to call it. Snap gets rolled back. Foster has to pick it up, takes it on his own, turns it back up inside, and a little extracurricular activity taking place way back here after the play. The coach comes out and just exercises his displeasure for what we saw there, and they throw the hanky out on Coach Bridges. I don't agree with that call whatsoever after – if you see it on the replay there, the extracurricular activity that took place after when the play was dead. I would say wrestling would be the proper term that took place. Little blocking, excessive blocking.
Playing after the whistle.
Playing after the whistle. That's a good way to put it. But as you can see or hear, the chorus of boos that have fallen down from the mob here at the Coliseum.
That's right.
That's why I call it the Coliseum, because we can turn into a Roman mob on you in a second.
Doggone right.
Well, they're going to take time out here to hash all this out, discuss with the coaches what the call was, and we'll take a little time out on the field along with them while they hash it out, or flipping coins down there, matching nickels, or what rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
That's right.
Well, I guess we'll just stay here. You're too busy trying to find some technical difficulties with that hotspot antenna there.
Okay.
So we'll get back to the
This
action
is actually
here.
the camera.
Yeah, for the camera. Yes, the antennas for the camera, which is up on top of the press box this evening instead of looking through windows.
Mm-hmm. Big thanks to Dr. Phil Gascoigne, as he said we can just call him Doctor. We'll call him Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil. I tell you what, I hope he is a Dr. Phil. I got a lot of problems. We haven't been properly introduced, have we, until tonight?
I don't know if he's met my doctor or not, Dr. Vinny Boom Butts.
My doctor's Dr. Flip A. Coin.
Okay, cheerleaders. Get ready to,
all of his diagnoses are 50-50.
$50.50.
Olivia Gore.
Hey, did I give that shout out earlier this evening? Birthday wishes for
I don't think you did.
Alexia Kaya.
Ashley Lewis.
I did, but now he owes me another $1 because I did it twice.
Showing our cheerleaders, here's Hambone's calling them out.
Elise. Landrum. And Landrum.
All right. We sorted it all out, whatever the call or whatever it is. You know, I forget even who had the ball. It's our ball.
Oh, it's our ball.
I know it's third down and back here to the Briar Patch. We'll send a pair out to each side of the field. Foster takes the snap, looking to throw, a little middle inside screen. Read well by the linebacker who hung around there and didn't get sucked into the action. They set it up well, but 28 there, Jay Stewart. Now it's should be fourth down. Haven't turned the marker on the other side of the field yet. Fourth down brought to you by Mike Varner's Plumbing. Once again, the MVP of plumbers in Inman. Give them a call at 864-472-8756 today. 4 receivers going out over the middle. Caught. Poree into the end zone. Made it look easy to pitch and catch. Touchdown Cardinals.
That was a bullet. Blinking, you miss it right here. Let's go at the replay, folks.
However, Laundry has soiled the sod back at the 34-yard line, and they're calling a low block, but must have been after the play. Personal foul, chop block against Wahala. Not Wahala, sorry, once again.
Ware Shoals.
Ware Shoals.
Hey, I've done it.
Did he call that on both teams, though?
I don't know.
Because he signaled both sides. But regardless, we'll take it. We'll take it. Cooper Gentry to snap it back. Titus Bone Poree to hold. Martinez to attempt the point after. The line is set and everybody's ready to go. Awaiting the snap from Gentry. Sends it back. High snap. Gets it down. Poree does. The kick is up and good. Woo! 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter of play here at the Campbell Coliseum. Your score, Landrum 41, Ware Shoals 20.
When it comes to wings, everyone knows size does matter, and no one knows it better than Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Wings Etc. has the biggest, meatiest, award-winning jumbo wings in town. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options and tons of flat screens tuned into sports, we've got you covered. And now, when you can't eat here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
Have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
All right, back here at the Coliseum, the Cardinals exploding for some more points. 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter of play. We've got a 21-point lead, Kevin. That's when you should say something, when I lead you into that.
Like I said, I think I'm going to start taking applications for color commentary so I can produce full time.
Martinez kicks it off into the end zone for the touchback.
It's either that or announce retirement right here and right now on.
Well, I can't run this show by myself. I'm out, too. I'll be out on the interstate with a sign and a microphone that says, "We'll call a game."
I've got a replacement in mind for you, though. He may be in Roebuck this evening.
It'll be a one-man band show up here, like Mr. Harry's got. You know?
That's right.
All right. Where Shoals, starting from their own 20, looking to throw on first down. Out about a 12-yard gainer right there. They've been beating us on that little thing there pretty well all night long, these little short passes, but keep them in front of you right there is what you want to do. And then we turned around with some 50-50 balls, and we've lost that battle this evening. We've got timeout on the field for an injury, and we'll take timeout with it.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one.
No, this one's yours.
Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one that needs to talk about this.
Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it, so you tell me.
I've got cameras, I've got motion detectors, I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house.
Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
This is Steve Roper,
Kevin Jackson
at Upstate Prepcast, and I tell you what, folks, you don't have to feel a financial strain from a clogged drain. Just call the MVP of plumbers. That's Mike Verner's Plumbing, proudly celebrating their 40th year of service to the Carolinas. Mike Verner's Plumbing has you covered in all situations, whether it's commercial or residential. So if your toilet's on the fritz and you really need to take a
Hold everything. Folks, call the MVP of plumbers today at 864-472-8756. Mike Verner's Plumbing of Inman. Step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street. Open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4 and Saturdays from 8 to 4. You can start your day strong with protein shakes, smoothie bowls, lemonade shake-ups, or iced coffees. And don't forget our loaded teas with assorted flavors. The MVP of our menus. Customers can't get enough. So call 864-915-4721 to place your order, or just slide on into Home Run Cafe, where every visit is a grand slam.
Dead air.
Oh, he's having a conniption fit.
The last broadcast of Kevin Jackson brought to you by Upstate Prepcast here at Landrum High School. Yeah, karma something, isn't it? I tell you what.
I think he's put a curse on me up here.
If I could put a hex on you, I sure would sometime. We're having another one of those
bippity bobbity boo moments.
Yeah, we're like an old married couple up here.
Well, we got a guy cramped up over there, it looks like. I mean, I think he cramped up, so.
Coming off the field now. We're about to get ready to go back underway. 41-20 with 4:55 left here in the first quarter. We transition back here live inside the stadium.
Excuse me.
Steve Roper, Kevin Jackson for now. Phil gets going up on the camera.
It's Cooper Tidwell shaking up. It looks like he's going to be okay. Back to the action. A little screen pass. It slings it to the outside. And Watson moves once again. He's been dangerous all night. Jay Stewart brings it in out of the backfield there. Just a little pass to him out of the backfield, and he makes something out of nothing. Just what an athlete.
Brings up second down, 2 to go.
All right, as West Oak, not West Oak, I'm lost track. I've had so much issues tonight. Ware Shoals here with the ball, 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line.
Yeah. Johnson looking to throw. Got a man over there again, pulls it in for the first down, then a little bit more up to the midfield stripe.
And Ware Shoals not going away. They're not going to give up. They're one of these tough little towns like Landrum has been through the years, and they're down 3 scores now, but they showed earlier they can score in a hurry, so we got to keep the defensive pressure on them, Steve.
You know, sideline reports, although we don't have a sideline reporter this evening, Kevin. Sidelines. And they're brought to you by Sea Ranch Funeral Home, celebrating special loved ones and important lives since 1925, located in Inman's oldest family-owned business. And they could be busy tomorrow. If there's a lot of new, I don't want to go there. Pass is thrown down that sideline over there. Boy, and I wish the days of political correctness were not here and I could just be myself.
Well, that's not even politics you're talking about.
I know it's not politics. It's
not
just that
not election politics.
It's just that our sister station is being walloped down there about 50-something points.
Only because we've heard many tales from their crew of the great victories they have won.
Well,
sometimes it's good to be on the other side of the shoe.
Or just don't be in the shoe. Johnson hands it off. Stewart.
28 Stewart on the carry.
I told you year before last that the team to watch in our area that would make the biggest splash and turnaround would be the Boiling Springs Bulldogs.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Tom, I said, Tom, I envy you because you're fixing to get to call some great football games.
Right.
I would love to be
a
fly on the wall in Tom's press box tonight. I'm going to go back and listen to Tom's broadcast.
And Elton and them can't say a word because they have absolutely been spoiled for the past 10 years with some of the best football in the whole area and stuff. So one bad night does not a whole decade ruin. So.
Oh, no. Little wide receiver screen. Jace Medlin brings it in. Oh, yeah, they've enjoyed cream of the crop for quite some time. And we just have a little competition between our crews.
Internal friendly rivalry.
That's right. Just between the crews. It has. You know I'm not going to turn on my guys, okay, Kevin? I can't. You know what is my – I'm not going to go there, but I'm a graduate there, and I'm not going to ever –
That's right.
You're not going to
Well, you live in town. You can't talk to them.
I still love my boys, don't worry. Well, I don't know any of those guys, so I can't call them my boys anymore. Johnson to throw. Again, with the open man in the flats out there, Medlin brings it in.
We are laughing. You know, we're laughing a little bit about it as well. It's God Almighty. We got to get this purple uniforms out of town. Ware to Shoals, Lord Almighty. And I've been to Ware Shoals Stadium, but as a baseball configuration, if you can hit one out there, you're a man. It's like 600 feet.
So they play in a cow pasture or something?
Well, they play on the football field, the old historic one where I believe, was it Leatherheads was filmed? Yeah.
I think so. Johnson to throw on first down, going long again. This is going to draw the flags. It should, but it didn't. He still made the reception, but that was surely interference, but the no call. But works out for Ware Shoals just the same.
Number 4, Madden on the catch, covered by number 19.
I knew they filmed some at Bowling Springs at the old field over there. I played one of the last ball games ever on that field over there.
Well, from what I've heard, most people say the people at Ware Shoals wish they never had because they kind of tore up some stuff. It's really historic, neat field down there in Ware Shoals, and they, from what I heard, some people, they didn't really enjoy the production.
Those Hollywood rats. All right, it's 1st and goal to go. Ware Shoals, 147. Johnson to throw, slant pattern over the middle. Well, he wanted to slant, but he got it to him a little bit more before the slant could happen. Intended for J.C. Medlin. Hey, like I said, I'm going to be up here tomorrow morning, Kevin, watching 5 and 6 Gs play, and along with the 2 Gs, the Landrum Youth Association, looking at the seeds that are being planted for the future Cardinals. I just met one going out the door a minute ago, and I said, well, you're not going to stay for the second half? He said, I've got a game tomorrow. I need my rest. That's a good boy. 2nd and goal from the 8. Just get the ball out into space to Medlin is the idea.
I'm certainly not a coach, but I do agree with some of the people. This is not necessarily criticizing this play call in particular, but a lot of times when you get down this part of the field, you get 5 yards off the ball to snap it, and then you throw 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. You're starting off 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage when you're this close to the goal line. When it works, it works. When it don't.
Well, Braylon Revis broke that up on the previous play, Kevin. I hadn't called his name out much this evening. It's my fault. Not that he hasn't been in a lot of action. It's just hard to see these numbers. Johnson under pressure. I think that's Whiteside. Slings him down. The tater comes out, or the pig is in the mud, rather, and we've come up with it. And who else comes out? The pig was in the mud, and Bruiser Brody rooted it out. Brody Gosnell comes out with the prize porker for the Cardinals.
Fantastic job by these Cardinals. They have rose. We've praised this defense, and there's been a couple that got us on the passing tonight, but we're still in position to make those plays this year, and then when we need it, stepping right up and making something happen.
Bruiser showing off that big wrestling belt they give you for making the big play. I don't know. It looks like a wrestling championship belt or something, but whew, there's my world champion right there. Cardinals get it back, and Kelly gets the carry. Kelly with the first down and more. Woo, Aiden Kelly is fixing to heat them up here. I think we're fixing to turn. You know what? He runs like Aiden, the Tasmanian Devil Kelly is his name from now on. It just came.
Who knows
to
we
me.
struggle so much with Ware, Shoals, and Aiden.
Aiden, I can't help it, but the Tasmanian Devil is what I'm looking at right now. That's his name from now on. Aiden, the Tasmanian Devil, AK9. And he gets it again. And there he goes. He gets about 8 out of that, maybe not 7 or 8 right there. He's running hard, man on a mission. Whew. We were looking for a running back. We've had one with blazing speed that if he beats you in the corner, he can take it to the house every time. This guy is earning his yardage. That's Aiden. It took me forever to learn Rowan German's name. About the time they graduate, it's about the time I usually learn their names, right? All right, that is the end of the third quarter of play here at the Campobello Coliseum. Into the final stanza we go. Your score, Landrum marching. They're on top 41-20 over Ware Shoals.
Inflation and other economic factors can keep you from getting the best results from your investments. Raymond James financial advisor Tom Dixon may be able to help you find ways to stay ahead of inflation, mitigated taxes, and prepare for retirement. Call Tom at 582-1611. Located in Spartanburg for an appointment, Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of capital. Tree Service, your go-to tree experts. Family owned and operated since 2020, offering service from tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding. At Warrior Tree Service, we handle it all. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property back to normal. Visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com. To get a free estimate, call 864-278-2555. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive.
Yeah, you heard it there. Warrior Trees, one of our fourth quarter sponsors, along with Mike Varner Plumbing Solutions since 1984. Call them at 864-472-8756. Steve, what do we need to do here?
Who you going to call?
Mike Varner.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were setting me up for that or setting me up for something else, but we're back here at the Campobello Coliseum. Landrum on top of Ware Shoals, 41-20. Looking good so far from what we've seen. Cut out a few silly penalties, mental mistakes. Lot to be proud of, though. The coach is going to have a lot to talk about next week in our interview. And the Cardinals have it 2nd down and 3. They're marching. They got the ball at their own 40-yard line. Foster takes the snap, fakes the handoff, slings it to the outside. McClintock pulls it in. McClintock's taken off to the races. Down the sidelines, down to the 5, into the end zone. He's been waiting on that all season, Kevin. So far, that's what we knew he could do if he ever got into space. And McClintock pulls it off for the 60-yard touchdown.
See this instant replay, catches it low on the ground, but then weaves his way. Look at that blocking out front. That was big offensive linemen downfield doing their job after that ball came out early there. Great job by these Landrum Cardinals here tonight. Getting closer to a victory. Still work to be done, though, Steve.
Joey Martinez to attempt the point after. Cooper Gentry's going to send it back. Titus Bone Paris will hold it. We've got some personnel coming onto the field late.
77.
Yes, sir, 77. It looks like Bryson Dotson. He said I had to give him a nickname a couple of weeks ago, and I just came up with it. It's Biscuit. Biscuit Dotson just came onto the field. He was talking about Cornbread, who left us last year, and he said, "Well, somebody's got to have a name. What's mine?" I said, "What do you like? What do you like?" He said, "I like sausage and biscuits or something." I don't know if that was him or not. So let's hold off on that. Mom and Dad.
Unconfirmed.
Yeah, unconfirmed. Hold off on Mom and Dad for me calling the kid Biscuit. Let's get that confirmed,
all
settled first.
All meant in love.
All meant in love. I love biscuits. Who don't love biscuits? You ain't from the South. You definitely ain't from Landrum, South Carolina if you don't like a biscuit.
I think Al-Qaeda may not like biscuits.
Martinez with the point after. It's up. It's true. It's good. 11:49 remaining in the contest. Landrum extends their lead over Ware Shoals, 48-20. Get me out of here, Percy.
With pleasure.
There's nothing better than award-winning jumbo wings while you watch great sports programming on huge flat screens at Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options, come to Wings Etc. for lunch, dinner, some snacking, and lots of HDTV sports. And now, when you can't eat and watch the game here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
Are you tired of dealing with tire troubles? Look no further than Blue Ridge Tire, your one-stop destination for all your tire needs. From flat-tired repairs to computerized wheel balancing, we've got you covered. Offering top-name brands like Yokohama, Toyo, and Michelin. Blue Ridge Tire is conveniently located at 2701 North Highway 101 in Greer. Don't wait until you're stuck on the roadside. Call us now, 864-879-0703. At Blue Ridge Tire, we won't leave you flat. Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg is the premier legal team you can trust. Founded by Griffin Bell, our firm stands for reliability, fairness, and honesty. Provide top-notch legal
All right, back here at the Coliseum, the Roman mob here is rocking and rolling as Martinez lays the cowhides to it back to the 19-yard line. And it's going to be taken by Cunningham up to about the 34-yard line. And on the stop for the Cardinals, number 12, who is not even on my roster for this new shirt here this evening.
Score update.
Ding, 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 ding.
Some of our family all involved. Pickens up 31-28 on Liberty.
All right.
Blue Ridge was down like 36-13. They're now at 42-36 over at Polk County. And Bowling Springs 52, Chapman 7.
And here at the Coliseum, it's 48-20 Landrum. We'll just move right on through that. Thank you for that out-of-town scoreboard update. It's always nice to hear what's going on in other places around us. We may have a few extra viewers this evening after they've tuned in downtown. And Bruiser, look at there, Bruiser Brody with the sack. At least he's taking credit for it. He came out of the pile like he did it, didn't he? McClintock over there with him too. But hey, let's give Brody second sack credit for this evening. Big loss. He got a loss of 5 earlier, now a loss of about 7.
What a night for the Landrum Cardinals.
I had my reservations actually coming into this game, not knowing about our opponent at all.
Did you order a table or a booth?
Well, they didn't have either for me. They know how to take the reservations. They just don't know how to hold on to them.
Well, I hope you got a table because Big Boy can't fit in no booth.
That's very true, but second down and 16 in whistles and penalty markers before it gets underway.
I'll give another birthday shout out here. She's not watching tonight, but she is family and loves us all. My grandmother-in-law, Ellen Perry of Greer, turns 97 years old tomorrow.
Oh, thank you, Miss Ellen. Happy birthday.
If she was here, she'd
97.
start telling us about her favorite trip, which was to Pearl Harbor in Hawaii.
Oh, was she there when it happened?
No, but she went in 1981. And
she was on to Arizona, wasn't she? I'm going to ruin this for you, aren't I?
You usually do.
On second, 21, Johnson to throw. Going to be picked off outside. I told you he'd get it before the night was over, and he did. Now tell me, Cooper Gentry. Oh, my goodness. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Early in the fourth quarter, we're going to make this call already. The Landrum Cardinal.
A.J. Lindsey.
Defense. That was A.J.?
That was A.J. Lindsey.
Well, I can't believe it. Hambone even got that wrong. I was going on what I heard.
Oh, he said A.J. Lindsey.
No, did he? Okay.
No.
All right, I'm sorry about that. Goodness gracious. Let you handle
Dead
this.
air.
Yeah, you handle the extra point there.
Snap is up, kick is up, and it is long to the end zone and good.
Quit.
Cardinals have – let's just both go. Phil, come on down. It's all yours. 10:43 to go here in the ball game. Your Landrum Cardinals, they've hung half 100 on them, as Steve Spurrier used to say. It's 54-20. You're watching Landrum Cardinals football on Upstate Prepcast.
Discover the power of Mahindra at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesney Highway in Chesney. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Visit our website at sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of Tough.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Joey Martinez lays the toes to it, fielded at the 29-yard line. Cardinals everywhere at the 36. To make the stop, looks like number 12. Got a 12 on the stop for the Cardinals, but he's not on this roster. That's the new jerseys. So we didn't put 12 on the roster there, Kevin. 10:38 remaining in the contest. Landrum 54-20 over Ware Shoals. Ware Shoals with the ball. The Hornets at their own 36. Pass to the outside, complete. There was one man to beat, makes a diving tackle over there. Good stop in the open field. A.J. Lindsey. AJ's everywhere.
I'll give credit to Ware Shoals. They have played a good game tonight and been with it. Just a couple of mistakes, but the Cardinals just a little too much on the evening. They've been able to convert over some big plays. We're trying to get some guys off the field here. Looks like we'll make it just in time. They're cramping up coming off.
I think AJ's just exhausted. Quick pass. Complete. Oh, my goodness. There was a freight train coming from the backside, and he didn't see it. And Brody the Bruiser just, well, if you could ever put sound effects of that, that would just be a semi-truck laying the brakes on. I think he felt the brunt of that too. Even Hambone's telling him he's tough to stay out there. All right, 3rd and short. Looked like a little motion, but that's just a little back inside handoff there. A little misdirection again.
Give credit to the official there. That's a play where sometimes gets called for horse collar tackle, but he did not have him by underneath the shoulder pads, just by the nameplate on the jersey. Sometimes when that jersey pulls out, all these officials sometimes want to say horse collar, but correctly, according to our video here, we can see that it was not a horse collar.
New set of chains. That was a Flounder Seafood first down. The rush was coming there that time. Got a lot of new youngsters in there. Can't see these jerseys very well. Some of them aren't even on our roster. I was looking for a 65 there for us, and he's not listed on our roster for the Cardinals. On that front four. I can see Eli Shirley over there, number 50, I believe it is. 52 over to this side. He's not on the roster also. So it's 2nd and 10 for the Hornets up at their own 49-yard line. 9:04 remaining. Handoff to the man that was in motion, number 1, J.C. Medlin, the ball carrier. Takes it across the midfield stripe down into Landrum territory around the 36-yard line. 14 on the stop, I believe. Carson Roach in on the action there anyway.
Face mask against the Cardinal. We're a little ways away from L.A.
Yeah. The city of Camp Ballard, in the city.
In the city of Campton.
In the city, the city of Campton.
There's a crazy man with a pool party.
That lives in Campton. I think his name is Grandpa.
Campton racist.
Yeah. All right, a new set of chains.
28 Stewart on the carry.
To the left side he goes, and Cardinals everywhere. Stewart's been a workhorse this evening. He's like a Timex watch. He's taking a beating, but he's kept on ticking.
Look like old 5-0 involved in on that stop there.
5-0, that's Eli Shirley. Anytime I see a 5-0 on the field, that brings back good memories to me. Wind that clock down. Keep on moving. 8:22 and counting. Wareshaw's mounting a little drive here, Kevin. the waning moments of this ball game. They trail 54-20.
Yep.
And Johnson looking to throw, lobs it up in the air, 1-on-1. There's 3 defenders back there. 3 men for the Cardinals were back there, and if he brought that one down this time, he was Houdini.
Yes, sir. That's what we need. Well, we didn't need the clock to stop.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Bow them cabbage down and wind that game clock down.
Let the celebration begin at the local Waffle House, right?
At the exit 15.
At exit 15, the post-game interview that is usually conducted at the Waffle House on exit 15.
Got a feeling there ain't going to be there's not going to be any post-game interview tonight.
Speaking of the Cavaliers, where are they and what are they doing? On third and 6. 3rd and 6. Johnson to throw. Testing that same side. 101 back there. Good coverage by the Cardinals.
Good push off by the wide receiver.
Number 2.
Cavaliers leading Greenwood 20-7 with 4:55 left to play. Our former colleague with the Twitter report. 20-7 over Greenwood, 5 minutes left to play.
Dorman over Greenwood? Well, all right, we've got timeout on the field called by Ware Shoals. Hey, Kevin, get us a commercial in here.
Well, I think we'll play some of ours here, Steve.
Okay.
Hey, Kevin, long time no see. Are you okay? You're looking a little flushed.
Well, Steve, I just found out my pipes are all backed up.
Well, you know, bran flakes always work for me.
No, I'm talking about the pipes connected to my kitchen sink.
Oh, well, then you need to call the MVP.
Well, who's that?
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, where for 40 years they've been known for their expertise, excellent service, and reliability.
Well, that sounds just like who I need. Mike Varner's Plumbing, you say, at 13520 Asheville Highway in Inman?
Yeah, and you can give him a call at 864-472-8756 or go to his website at MikeVarnerPlumbing.com.
Well, Steve, I tell you, I feel relieved already.
Well, Kevin, sounds like you don't need the brand. You just need to call the man.
Oh.
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, celebrating 40 years of experience, excellence, and reliable service in every job. Because you deserve the best, call the MVP. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing.
Oh, break out a bowl of bran tomorrow. Keep those pipes unclogged, I guess, right? What a genius salesmanship that guy did to cut that commercial. I don't know who he is, but somebody needs to give him a job on 4th down. About 6 for Ware Shoals. Johnson to throw. Over the middle is going to be caught for the first down inside the 5. Woo! They got it. Meddling on the reception. He's meddling around back there, and they got him, didn't they?
Had to have it, and he threw a dart right there in the middle of about 4 Cardinal defenders, just right there in the middle of that zone, and able to took a shot from a Cardinal defender, but still came down with the football. 1st and goal now for the Hornets at the 2.
And Johnson takes the snap, hands it back off to 28, turns it back inside. Stewart, the ball carrier, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. It's been quite some time since they've been in the end zone. And there earlier in the game, it looks like they were going to be there quite often, didn't it?
Yeah. Cardinal defense really.
But they're back in now. Going for 2, of course.
We're going to have a little onside kicking, I'm assuming, the rest of the way as well.
Certainly, as Curley would say. Stewart stands beside Johnson to his right. Johnson takes the snap. Under pressure, Stewart with a good block. Under pressure, gets it off. Complete the meddling. And they'll helm him up at the 2-yard line. Great pressure come. Put it right in his face.
Yeah, the pressure right up the middle there. I don't know if we can get that number off there. That was awful quick, but could have been number 11 that came through. I'm looking here on this instant replay, come to shouting to the defensive lineman.
All right, 7:42 remaining in the contest. Your score, Landrum 54, Ware Shoals 26. Stick around.
Rev up your driving experience at Blue Ridge Tire and Greer, here to cater all your tire needs. Our mission is simple, to offer you the latest and greatest in tire products and service at incredible prices that you can afford. At Blue Ridge Tire, we prioritize customer service above all else. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will assist you in finding the perfect tire for your vehicle, ensuring the best fit and performance with brands such as Yokohama, Toyo, and Michelin. Once you give Blue Ridge Tire a chance, we're confident you'll be coming back for more. Our commitment to quality and service speaks for itself. So why wait? Don't wait until you're stuck on the roadside. Give us a call today at 864-879-0703. That's 864-879-0703. Or drop by our location at 2701 North Highway 101 in Greer. Blue Ridge Tire, we won't leave you flat.
Back at the Campbell Coliseum, your Cardinals on top of Ware Shoals, 54-26. Ware Shoals just scoring a moment ago. The Cardinals are bringing out their good hands team. Anticipation of this onside kick that's surely to come, Kevin.
Yeah, we can't relay that to we have a State Farm advertisement. We better not do any good hands advertising.
Johnson is going to kick it off, I believe it is. Oh, Pooch kicks it a little bit more back to around the 20-yard line. It looks like McClintock that took it in, or is it A.J. Medford? I can't really tell yet. That's McClintock. Brings it up to the 40-yard line. Haven't seen A.J. Medvar this evening. I don't know if he's injured or out of the game or else just hasn't had the ball in his hand, but follow up on that.
Well, even with an absence like that, like we said, going into last week's game, somebody's got to step up, and multiple Cardinals certainly have on this evening.
All right, we're going to send some youngsters in. Defensively, they did a while ago, but got some maybe out here at the receiver spots here.
I think we sent the middle school team in here.
Yeah, this looks different. Is that a different quarterback? I can't see. There's Foster still in there. It is Foster, isn't it? Yes. Mm-hmm. And he takes the ball and he just hands it off to the fella standing beside him. If we could ever see what number that is. Boy,
yeah, let's see right on in here. Let's get in here and see some of these numbers because we have a few new offensive linemen there.
Loss of about 4 on that previous play, and one of the youngsters jumped the gun out here on the corner. One of the wide receivers. That'll back them up another 5. So that's what happens sometimes. You get excited to get in there in the waning moments of the game, get into some action, and make those little mental mistakes. That's okay.
Running back, it ends in a 5.
A 5, and he just got the carry. Hayden.
It is
Martindale?
15.
15. And unfortunately, he is not on our roster.
Well.
Isn't that something? The mysterious number 15.
If you know who it is, leave us a message on Landrum Cardinals on Upstate Prepcast on Facebook, and we will.
Who is that masked Cardinal? It's 3rd down and a long way to go. 6 minutes to go, and this is going to be 6 minutes of agony because I want to get this thing over with. Slowing it down. Yeah, we flinched up front a little bit.
Okay,
so.
sports fans, I've got an announcement.
Kevin, I'm going to let you do a little talking.
Hot dogs, corn dogs,
well,
and hamburgers.
407 years ago, our forefathers, wrong
Brought
time
forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty.
That wasn't the talking you wanted.
No, Bernie Fife knew that.
Cardinals 3rd and Tudortown.
And Foster's thrown it towards Tudortown, and Ivan Williams pulls it in. Close to that first down marker. I mean, he is very close. This is going to be it. He's signaling first down. The one on this side is signaling first down, and they're saying, move the chains on 3rd and Tutortown. Ivan Williams and Foster connect for a Flounder Seafood.
First down. The spirit of Tutortown lives on. The signs may or may not be gone, but the spirit lives on.
Places the ball squarely at the midfield stripe.
You're a native dark corner person if you know where Tutortown was, folks.
Whistles and flags and whistles.
If you don't, you probably come through the northern border. That's right, the northern border of North Carolina.
Yeah. Pumpkintown, Tutortown, Dacusville.
Yeah. 6 Mile.
6 Mile, yeah. My daddy was actually born in 6 Mile, South Carolina.
All my folks from 9 Times Road over in Pickens.
15 gets the carry, and he's going to be walloped by 28. We can give you Jay Stewart 28 for Ware Shoals' number, but the mysterious runner for Landrum wearing the 15, who's not on our roster.
Why'd they call it 9 times over there? Because the creek crossed the road like 9 times or something years ago. People back when roads were being named did not have a lot of creativity and imagination.
And evidently 6 Mile was just 6 miles from everywhere.
6 miles from Fort Prince George, I think, or something like that.
15 gets the carry. 15's weaving and bobbing and spinning his way forward for some positive yardage. What Hambone call him?
64 Baldwin on the top.
I have to listen to let Hambone make that call on 15, see if I can hear what he said. It's a 12 coming out for us, and he's not on the roster either.
4th and 3 for the Cardinals.
Some of these youngsters from the B team might have got to come up here this evening. Outside complete. Fighting forward for the extra yardage close to the first down marker.
Trey Nesbitt hauling in the pass.
Nesbitt on the reception. Trey Nesbitt. They must have a different roster than we do over there in that press box, Kevin. Fourth down.
Let you work on that this week.
All 4th downs are brought to you once again by Mike Varner's Plumbing, the MVP, your most valuable plumber. You got a leak, call him this week. Your toilet won't flush, you need to call us. Don't feel the financial strain from that clogged drain. Call Mike Varner. All right, a little break in the action as the teams will swap possessions, and Kevin's up here doing the Congo. Get that in-house camera on this. My man is doing the cha-cha-cha in here.
Must be jelly because jam don't shake like that.
Well, there's something. I don't want to say what I thought it was, nor the aroma that it emitted. Some sour jam. Toe jam. From under sauce. I will say one thing. This place has been rocking this evening with some pretty good music.
Yeah.
You know, they had me at Billy Idol earlier on.
I believe it's Manny Gonzalez over there on the DJ. Well, not DJ. He's the assigned in-house music coordinator, you know. Everything's an official title now, but he's responsible for the playlist. I believe it's Manny. There's several of the Gonzalez brothers that come through, played basketball.
The Gonzalez brothers. Excuse you. That's what that red button's for. You made me use it.
The heck you say, you know.
Okay. When they get ready to do whatever it is they're going to do when they do what they do. These officials, I mean, come on, guys. There's 4:19 left.
I was about to say
it's
about
fourth,
halfway through the third quarter.
Yep.
This game's going by good and quick, and it has went off the rails.
It's 4th and inches in the trenches is what it is. On 4th down, we line up 6 yards back, and they'll stop him because of it. I didn't get there. I hate to laugh, but
It ain't just us, folks. It's a universal property that most old school football minded people believe.
I mean, you know, I'm old school. I'm under center. These kids now, I don't know if they could take it under center. They would probably fumble the snap, jam a finger or something. I don't know.
One thing we said.
I'm old.
One thing we said years ago when we started, we do not critique play calling and stuff, and that's not what we're doing. We're just saying the universal principle of everyone.
Vuthi Sam referred to me to one of his aunts the other day. I saw her today, and she says, "Did you talk to my cousin, nephew, whatnot, Vuthi?" And I said, "Yeah." She said, "He said he talked to some old man."
Well, he's got good descriptions.
So I saw him coming down through the parking lot before the ball game. I said, "You call somebody, you tell him I was an old man?" "No." I said, "Yeah, you did. Your cousin." He said, "Oh, okay." I'm old, Kevin.
So I'll second that motion.
Relic. All right. 5 yards assessed against them.
The Relic's on the winning side tonight, though.
Yeah. First and 15, the ball's on the ground back there. And looks to me like it was A.J. Lindsey maybe they got back there on him right quick. I can't. A.J.'s sitting out.
We'll see if we captured it on
55?
No, it was
Caden Yarborough?
50.
55?
52, maybe.
52. And remarkably, he's not on our roster either.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Well, now it is.
Who you going to call?
Mike Varner, third down and a long way to go. And Stewart gets the call.
And we called him because it's about to be fourth down.
50, Eli Shirley credited with the tackle.
There was earlier tonight, peeking through the window there, some of these old Cardinals coming through. Caleb Emery waving at the window earlier. See, he got a little bit of a haircut finally. That curly hair.
Third down, 12.
Stewart, the ball carrier.
Stewart.
And Mom just came by and waved too, telling us goodbye.
50, Eli Shirley on the stop.
Like for everybody.
Don't light up the sky while you wave goodbye.
Yeah. Kevin, you don't tell them. I know folks may tune out when we run the credits this evening, but they need to kind of tune in and listen right to the bitter end this evening, don't they?
Yeah, we might have an Easter egg laid in here for you.
I'm telling you what, these mosquitoes have eaten me up.
Well, you know what they like.
Sugar blood. After this diabetes. Hey, he's got diabetes.
I guess I'm thinking more of just flies. I know what they like.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This is maybe the first punt of the evening, and it was a high spiral one. You have to take me back to try to remember. Was that the first punt of the evening?
At least by us, I believe so.
Well, that was the Hornets punting, and I don't think they've even punted, but maybe once.
It's been a long game, Steve. It's been. Who are we Are we Hornets broadcast? No, we're Cardinals broadcast.
No, I just lost all my concentration. Somebody looking at the window at me there, and I was like,
well,
no, that's not
local celebrity like yourself, you can't.
Telling you.
And then you got your picture here on the side window here.
Yeah, you got to advertise, man. You have got to advertise. I've been posting these things all over Camp Beller.
I think you got some good comedy skits to post this week.
Well, that was one of my favorite songs. All right, 1st and 10 Cardinals. So we got a new QB in. And I do believe we do.
Nope.
Foster's still in there. I don't know who the second string quarterback would be unless it's Titus, you know.
Yeah, that is the second string.
I think that's the way it would go.
At this point, it's just leave him in there to hand off and let all the other backups take the hits.
2nd and 12, 150 and counting. Finally, we're under 2 minutes.
Ware Shoals mercifully calls the dogs. They aren't calling their timeouts.
Well, I think they're just kind of ready to go on home, too. It's probably a good ride back over to wherever they come from. Well,
Ware Shoals, but they've been in all 3 games. They've been in all 3 games they played this year. They'll go to 0-3 on the season, but they held second half leads in game 1 and 2 and got it back to a tie ball game in the second quarter here tonight. But the Cardinals a little bit of a flurry before half and able to kind of step on the accelerator here in the second half. And looks like they're about to go to 2-1 on this young but already week 4 or week 3 football season.
Well, it's about time to dole out those honors, offensive and defensive player of the week here, the Upstate Prepcast broadcasting booth players of the week. And offensively, you could easily say Adrian Kelly as the Cardinal gets loose over there in the waning seconds, picks up the first down, and quite frankly a late hit there. That's
sounds like Cooper
called.
Allison, maybe. I don't know if that's
55 dial again on the tackle.
But anyway, one could easily make a argument for Adrian Kelly. Aiden Kelly.
God.
Aiden Kelly could be argued, as a player of the game, but the guy that made the big catches tonight when it counted, Cooper Gentry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to nominate Cooper Gentry. My
Go ahead
offensive
and
player
take
of the game.
that as we are about to get this one underway or to finish it, Steve.
Under 9 seconds and counting, down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the celebration has begun here in the shadows of Hogback Mountain on the beautiful foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. The Landrum Cardinals take the victory 54-26 over the Ware Shoals Hornets. Kevin, who we got next week?
We got Polk County as we watch through here this handshake line. 2 teams shaking hands after dueling on the field of battle, and the Cardinals, they'll invade that northern border as we've been talking about all night, going to Columbus, North Carolina.
Oh, that's Yankeeville up there.
That's right. For people at Dark Corner don't get much out of the shadow of Dark Corner. That's considered
how do you get
a
there?
long road
Just
trip.
A little bit further up the road.
A little bit further up the road, and we'll be there next week.
We didn't get our defensive player in, though.
Well, let's go ahead and get it right now.
I'm going to let you nominate the defensive player.
Oh, my goodness.
Put you on the spot. We know we got Cooper Gentry, offensive player of the game for the Upstate Prepcast School in the press box, the C-Right press box, so to speak.
No, I know McClintock had that fumble recovery earlier.
Yeah, but Cooper Gentry also had a great defensive game, too.
Well,
so, you know what? Bruiser Brody played pretty tough up there in the middle. Had a sack.
Yeah,
maybe
I'm good with him.
Maybe 2 sacks. They shut that running game down pretty good this evening. And we like to spread the love around. Let's get some of them hogs a little love up in there.
Go with it.
I'm going to nominate Bruiser Brody.
All right, Bruiser Brody, we'll second that.
Brody Gosnell. Brody Gosnell is our defensive player of the week. And Kevin, take it from here, buddy.
Well, as the Cardinals come over to the band as they play the alma mater song here, the Cardinals proud of this effort. 54-26, your final score, and the Cardinals proud of it. Coach Brent Bridges and staff doing a fine job tonight. And next week we will be heading to, again, Polk County. 6:45 will be the kickoff. Folks, if you're of the praying kind, pray for another sunshiny evening. 2 days ago it was supposed to rain here, and miraculously the clouds parted and we had good weather tonight.
And you know what? Speaking of praying, the post-game show is brought to you by
The View Church. Join us on Sundays at 8 o'clock,
How
9:30,
appropriate.
11 o'clock. Services at 5555 Paris Bridge Road.
Hallelujah.
In Bowling Springs. So that was an appropriate
That was it.
request
Yeah,
there. So
that's right.
again, pray for us to be able to have clean winter. We do have a tent. We can stay dry, but it's a whole lot of pain to set that thing up.
That's the tent we take to the revival services every year. We used to take it over to St. Joseph's and all of those places and hold a tent revival, a good old Baptist tent revival over at those Catholic churches. They loved it.
That's right.
they loved us, especially when we brought our own covered dishes. You know, them grandmas, Landrum grandmas come up in there with them macaroni pie.
I know it.
I better stop while I'm ahead.
Folks, again, 54-26 your final score. Cardinals on the road once more in Polk County, North Carolina next week. 6:45 airtime, 7:30 p.m. kickoff. Subscribe to us on YouTube.
One fall, a 10-minute time limit.
It's scheduled for one fall. Again, subscribe to us on YouTube and get notifications when we go live or upload any content, and like our Facebook page, Landrum Cardinals on Upstate Prepcast. Again, final score here tonight, 54-26. Hey, watch our closing credits. You might see a little Easter egg of our crew here. So good night, folks.
Get me out of here, Percy.
The preceding Upstate Prepcast presentation was brought to you by Wings Etc., 2644 Bowling Springs Road, Bowling Spring. Good food, great times, award-winning wings, and amazing etc. We thank you for tuning in tonight. Your broadcast was brought to you by Wings Etc., by Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon, by the Bell, Carrington, Price & Gregg LLC Law Group, by Chad Wagner State Farm Insurance, by Jeff Parks and the Realtors at Brookshire Hathaway Home Services, C. Dan Joyner, Spartanburg, by JB Trees LLC, by the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, by GSP Security, by Blue Ridge Tire, by Mahindra of the Upstate, by Warrior Trees, by J&L Lawn Service, by Home Run Cafe, by Mike Varner Plumbing, The View Church, Paris Bridge Road, Bowling Springs, by GG's Creations, by the Pocahontas Country Club, Nature's Mountain Playground, Pocahontas County, West Virginia, by the Seawright Funeral Home, East Main Street, Inman. Until next week when we meet again.
Elvis has left the building. Thank you and good night.